Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we are playing the Cardinal Park case demo, I might add, chapters 1 to 3, a RPG Maker horror game made by LIMINACE. You might have seen them around. They also made Aquatic Grave, a great RPG Maker game I played a while ago for the channel. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. This game contains death, murder, blood, swearing, dark jokes, stupid jokes, hot women, hot men, cute cats, kissing the dead, and gore. Everything we love, chat. Would you like to view the spoiler content warnings? Wait, spoiler? Nah, YouTube, expect the worst, okay? This is a horror game. Heck no. Reader discretion is advised. Now, dear reader, let's begin. Chapter 1 remains. Hello, Father. How has everything been for you? Ever since the last time our paths converged, I've been up to a lot. I've been cracking cases left and right, just like you would have wanted. At least, that's what I hope you would have wanted. In spite of this, sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing. I know that my seniors at the office are there to guide me and all. Even Mother could guide me. But I don't think that it could ever replace your guidance. Paul. That's some stanky... Bro, it's winter! It's cold! Come on. Bro's not a Canadian. He doesn't get it. Stop it, Oliver. You're not supposed to be getting like this. You prepare yourself to wipe hot tears from your face. And you prepare to tell yourself that you're crying because of the frigid air. Before you can do either of those things, however, you feel a small snowflake touch your skin. It's Geb. And before you know it, snow begins falling like feathers from a flock of pigeons at a piece of bread. You whip out an umbrella in response to the white specks. And just like that, all of those thoughts that have been perturbing you for the past decade have disappeared. Wow! And they're replaced with a... Ah, fuck. It's nothing. I was supposed to be on my way back anyways. Still though, just my luck for our meeting to get cut short by the weather. Goodbye, Father. I'll see you soon. Sag. Father. Father, when are you gonna let me explore my own? Ah! What the fuck are you doing? About to tread on a grave? And disrespect the dead like that? Yes! What am I doing? What, you want to reenact that case where that girl was sitting on top of one of those stones? Well, now I'm curious. You know, if you try to strip and sit on the tombstone, you're gonna die of hypothermia before dying of embarrassment. I don't see anyone around. There's this little thing called look from afar, far away, and don't touch. LIMINACE, you've got me curious! Okay. Okay. These are the... I just want to read it. Okay, there we go. This tomb reads, Lily Bellrose, a flower plucked too soon. Died of an allergic reaction to roses. And at the foot of the tombstone is a bouquet of roses. Wow. I love it so far. A tombstone and a plaque. Fancy! Unfortunately, someone decided to vandalize the plaque. So you can't even make out what it says. Respect. I'm gonna smother that tombstone in respect, if you know what I'm saying. You can see his last name, however, that surname being Greenwood. Grave with a bottle of beer stuck in the snow. Can't make out what the name on the tombstone is. Whoever was carving out the name on the grave must have been drinking something to have done a job like this. Pour one out for your homies, dude, even when they're dead. Still though, you're not about to begin picking apart a shoddy tombstone job. Someone must have been happy in it with it to have it here. Nice. Kitty! Please! This cat seems to not give a shit about treading on the graves. I will say, though, that is quite the cute cat. No, I can't pet the cat! It's okay. It's okay. At least we said it's cute. Speed! Yo, these birds don't give a fuck. Dude. Kitty! I love the sound effect. I'm very happy. You walk back to your home. Good for Cant, except it's winter. Maybe we should get that cat to a nice place to sleep. You don't live too far from the graveyard, for better or for worse. At the very least, it makes it easier to wake up early and come here without having to worry about some unholy thing happening to you. I would adopt the cat. I would, chat, I would. You make sure not to announce that you're home as you slip your coat off of your shoulders. After all, you know that Mother really wouldn't be too happy with you going out this early. If I'm recalling the time correctly, classes should be starting soon. Better go upstairs and finish my write-ups. Umbrellas. You have way too many for 2 people, due to how windy it can get in the city. Shoes. You don't really get how Mother can walk in snow while wearing high heels. Then again, you can't talk, given the little heel on your boots. A trash can. What more is there to say about it? A trash can. No! It's empty! Like a certain someone's soul. A very simple sink. A sink that hasn't been used to clean the blood off of a knife. What? Oliver? What kind of thoughts do you have? The refrigeration unit. You can recall plenty of cases where a body was hidden in a fridge. Sometimes, you half expect a body to flop out of here and crash onto you. Thankfully, no one in this household is a murderous psychopath. Perfect! I wish my house was like this. Strange, the fireplace has been lit. As tempted as you are to get cozy near the fireplace, you know that you have more productive things to do right now. No! I want to get lit! Basement? Whenever you look at the stairs to the basement, you're reminded of that case with the corpses of children who were kept in the basement. Oh! You can vividly remember their bodies carelessly strewn about the floor, surrounded by maggots and roaches. Clearly, you were too late to save them. You're even too late to at least save their corpses from decay. Sometimes when you go down here, you half expect to relive that horrifying scene. So what do? Do we drink? Are we a drinker? We smoke? What was... Holy crap! We live in an old house. Now yes, the door to the most glorious of rooms. The bathroom. Ah, my throne room. In spite of the fact that your diet consists mostly of caffeinated beverages, you don't need to go. What do you mean? I just drank a coffee before this. The potted flower sits on the table. No. Mama? Mama? The only landline in this house. Would you like to enter a phone number? Heck yeah! Unhinged detective PTSD. No, Oliver doesn't have PTSD. 911. Second 3 digits? Oh no, wait a second. That doesn't feel right. It doesn't. Mother's jewelry. A good chunk of it was gifted to your mother from your father. Of course, after his death, she sold a shit ton of the jewelry, leaving this mere fraction. Strange. She seems to be missing an earring for one of the pairs. Hopefully the other one turns up soon. That's cool. I like this. I very much like the vibe the game gives so far. This is the way to Mother's closet. You have absolutely no good reason to go in there. Why, dead bodies? Or skeletons? Oh my god, I have a walk-in closet. In spite of the amount of money you have, you don't really have too many articles of clothing. Well, I have always been more of a quality over quantity type of person. Based. True. Who cares if your friends see you wear the same thing every week? Not me. An ornate bookshelf, doing a serviceable job at holding the books above the ground. Even though you're not a law student, most of these books are about law. Is that a leftover coffee cup? Based. If you were a good detective, your papers wouldn't be strewn about the table in this way. At the very least, it's organized chaos to you. Oh, you sit down on the chair, fighting the childish urge to spin on it. No! Spin! No one's there! In all honesty, you don't know why you even have one of these chairs if you've never spawned on it. Never! Never! LIMINACE. What the hell? Spin on that chair. You get to your write-ups, only to fall asleep. That's what you get when you decide to spend an entire night writing, only to sleep for 3 hours. Oh my god, is this me? What the fuck? Since you are asleep, you don't realize. Except minus the detective work. Ugh. Wake up. The look on Mother's face tells you that she's gonna go off on you. Again. Hi, Mom. Did you go outside? Mom, you're so pretty. Please, leave me alone. Flinches. Oh, hell no. This is exactly why you decided to wake up at 4 in the morning to go out. And somehow, your poor mother knew. So you got 3 hours of sleep for no reason! No! Oh. As a result of your terrible attempt at a subterfuge, you will now be the recipient of your poor mother's concerned ramblings. I'm an adult mom. I'm a detective mom! She'll then get so stressed that she has a heart attack and dies, all because you made her so damn concerned. What a good son you are. You should have just not slept at all. Don't even bother lying to me. Oh my god, she really is mommy. There's snow on your clothing and on your hair. It doesn't take a detective to figure out that you were outside. Every single time that you come back here from school or work or whatever, the first thing that you do is coop yourself up in here. What compelled you to go outside today, of all days? It isn't even that nice outside. Mother, first off, I like cold weather. I find that it calms my mind down. That's something that I've really been needing. Do you think I'm nagging you? What? No, you're not nagging me. Where did you get such an idea from? Didn't you imply that I make your mind tired? No, that's not what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that it's nice to get some air. Yeah, right. I believe you. I believe that you love cold, dry air, and chapped lips. Okay, you don't have to kink shame me, Mom. Why were you really outside? Were you out on a date with someone? What? Mom? Fine. I was at the graveyard. You know. Didn't we speak about this? Wait, did she just hit me? Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? You can't keep holding on to a dead man. That dead man was my father. He was my husband, yet you don't see me moping around over his grave. I'm not moping, I'm just coming to terms with everything. Really, after 10 years, you're focused on spending time at his grave, lamenting the fact that he's gone, instead of appreciating who's still here with you. Your mother! Chat is down bad for Mom. Oh no, she's a boy mom? He's a mama's boy. How about this? I just baked cookies. Maybe those will get you out of this mood. I'll calm down once I finish doing. You're gonna stop spending your days working on these cases! Mommy smacked me and I smiled. Wait, that lip bite though? What the? Excuse me? I was actually... Then stop working on schoolwork! Oh, Mom, please! Mom, no! Don't drag me. She grabs you by the arm and begins dragging you downstairs, away from your precious case files. Mama, no! Arranged in front of you are 2 large trays of massive diabetes-inducing cookies. Mother? If the baker wasn't your mother, you'd assume that they're trying to kill you from all of this sugar. You know, most parents yell at their children for not doing their work. It seems as though the subject of your conversation with her hasn't changed at all. You're not surprised that the issue has dragged on for this long, but you are starting to want this to stop. Mom, I can't replace your husband. I can't replace Papa. I guess that she's that concerned for me, huh? Instead of yelling at you for ignoring your work, here I am, yelling at you for doing work. It's like I can't win. You can't exactly say anything to her about this. What? Do you not like spending time with me anymore? Ah, so much like your father, both in the good and bad ways. Her gaze falls on you in anticipation for a response. Of course, when have you ever known how to comfort her? In the end, decide that if you can't comfort her with words, you'd at least comfort her by eating her cookies, as much as you dislike them. You also decide to change the topic of the conversation to something much more lighthearted, like... So, Mother, how was last night for you? I know that you were excited about finally going out. Last night was the best night I've had since you were born. I met the 2 nicest gentlemen, and they did a lot for me. What? What do you mean the nicest night since I was born? Dad just died last year, Mom! What? Although, I do think that I lost one of my earrings while I was out. 2! I mean, she is that pretty, but 2?! Oh, I could help with that. Just tell me where you went, and I'll survey the area to find the earring. Really, it's fine. I don't need you finding the earring. I have plenty more pairs. What the hell, Gib? Are you sure? It really wouldn't be much of a problem for me, and you'd get... It's fine. Now, stop dragging on this issue for so long. You force yourself to not sigh in resignation. You know that it would only make this conversation worse. Thus, leaving the 2 of you to eat these sugar bomb cookies in silence. Oh my god! You quickly finish up your tray and return to the kitchen. Bro, this cookie monster out here. He downed that tray like it was nothing. Maybe you finished it a bit too quickly. She's gonna offer us seconds. No! In all honesty, you finished up the cookie so quickly because you have classes soon. Though you also knew that if you didn't finish the cookies, Mother would accuse you of hating her baking. But that's besides the point. However, you know that she'll never take that explanation, even if it is the truth. Have I been a bad mother? Is that why you've been looking for excuses to get away from me? No, Mother, please stop following me everywhere I go. You know that there's no winning this argument. All that you can do is get the heck out of here. Mom, I'm buying the milk! Me being away from you has nothing to do with you. I just have a lot of work. Yes, work. Long, time-consuming work that forces you to be out of the house for at least 18 hours a day. Oh my god. If it'll make you a bit happy, I'm not supposed to have any cases to work on for the next few days. So I'll be spending more time with you. And besides, winter break is almost here, so it's just a few more weeks until you have me all to yourself. You promise me that you'll spend all of your time with me? I promise. Mommy? Ah, good. You'd best be on your way. And don't forget, I love you more than anyone else ever could. Blinks a couple times. Mama? I love you too. Oh, and be home early. It's supposed to snow tonight. I wouldn't want my son to freeze to death. You glance at her in acknowledgement and step outside of the house. Winter mornings have always unsettled you a bit. All sound is muffled by the fluffy snow, except for the wind's whispers in your ears. This silence acts as a double-edged sword for you. On one hand, it's refreshing to not have constant noise blasting in your ears, whether it's from the city's ambience or Mother's concerns for you. Yeah, bye, Mom. I'm gonna go buy some milk, for those cookies. Still, though, the air is so still and silent that you feel yourself tense up. Are we in Alabama? No. Overprotective moms? I have one of those. It's the perfect time for something horrible to happen to you, or more importantly, to your mother. What? The snow would muffle the sounds of your screams, if you even could scream. Me? You're about to continue thinking about all the bad things that could happen when you finally arrive at the train station. I'm a little morbid, honestly. You then board the next number 6 train to Cobalt Street, hoping that there aren't any delays. You gaze out the window, looking at darkness. Very engaging. Yes. It's the best way to start the day. Waking up to a dark morning, followed by a dark, hour-long train ride. You don't mind it too much, since it makes it much easier to take a very light nap. Too heavy, and you'll probably miss your stop, or get beaten up. What? Bro, who's gonna beat me off? The streets of Libretto City. It's just as foggy as it usually is here. Even though you managed to partially drift off to sleep on the train, you're still exhausted. I wouldn't say I'm sleep deprived. but a nice cup of coffee is the perfect way to start the day. I'd better stop off at Moonbill's as soon as possible. That place usually gets packed in the morning. This is just cats and birds. I love them. A sign that displays the drink of the month for Moonbill's. The drink for December is another cinnamon pumpkin drink. Just like last month's drink. And the month before. And the month before. And the month before. Save successful. Kitty! Kitty! Meow. This cat seems to be blocking the path into this alleyway. To be honest, though, you have no reason to go into the alley right now. Unless you want to get robbed at 6 in the morning. Well, I'm always down to try. Want to escape this this prison of a body and get run over? Heck no and heck no. Didn't think so. Even though death is constantly crossing your mind, you don't wish to die. One thing, so many people's lives get cut short against their will. To you, it would be an insult to those people to off yourself. Second, you do like the thrill and adrenaline that comes from detective work. And finally, your poor mother wouldn't know what to do with herself without you. Even though you'd be dead, you'd rather not have your death so negatively affect her like how fathers did. Don't tell me what to do! Nope, you're not offing yourself today. LIMINACE! LIMINACE! Thanks. How'd you know? This is where your office is. It's pretty convenient that it's near both the train stop and your university. You don't need to go here right now. Cars kind of freak you out. Mostly because of how many cases you've seen that involve the victim going in and never coming out alive. Oh, that crunch! Oh, it's like I'm walking in Canada! Now wait a damn minute. Are you trying to skip classes? Why would you go to Cardinal Park right now if it wasn't for that reason? I don't think I have enough time to visit Cardinal Park without being late. Okay. And last check. You don't need to go home just yet. Unless you want to skip classes and fail out of the university that you worked so hard to get into and stay in. Indulge yourself? More like kill! Somebody broke their coffee cup! What the hell's going on, man? Don't tell me I'm gonna skip the line. I would never do that, chat. Hey, you know me, right? Hey, you know me, right? Packets of various types of sweeteners. Usually don't take any, but you have noted the ways in which others sweeten their drinks. Black is the way. Some have done the unthinkable. Mix artificial sweeteners with regular sweeteners. Ew. Oh my god, a clock. That's a clock reference! The clock's ticking, reminding you that you don't have forever here. That's a clock reference, chat. Amazing. Just as always, the line is incredibly long at Moonbill's. You naively thought that arriving early might spare you the pain of waiting for someone to finish ordering We're so emo. No. We're just a normal guy. Extra large Americano with a cup of 0.1% milk. 157 degrees hot with 11.1 shots of espresso. 69 grams of sugar. A pinch of caramel and cold foam. But it seems as though all these other people had the same idea. Well, at the very least, I don't think that anyone here has the energy to even order a deranged drink, right? I need a small iced latte. You perk up upon hearing the order, for whatever reason. Seems as though lattes tend to be the most chaotic drinks. With whipped cream? So far, nothing too out of the ordinary. But make it mostly whipped cream! I'm on a diet, and I'm not having you fuck it up! And I want the whipped cream to be hot! Put some diet soda in there! Excuse me? Now! Ma'am, we don't have diet soda, but we can put some splendid sweetener in. No, don't you dare tell me what to do. Splendid TM will ruin my diet, so shove some diet soda in there or else. Okay, jeez. So much for a sane drink, or a customer that isn't a bit off the rails. And so much for it not taking too long to get a drink. Chat, I will adopt all the cats just for you, don't worry. Took around 5 minutes to make that lady's latte whipped cream thing. Honestly, when I worked as a barista, that's pretty common order, honestly. We'd have to run to, like, the local grocery store and buy some diet soda. It's pretty fun, I guess. Pretty impressive, considering that the barista had to go out to buy some diet soda with her own hard-earned money. Around 30 minutes passed before you were able to finally place your order. Yeah, and I had to blowtorch the whipped cream to get it to be hot. Around 30 minutes passed before you were able to finally place your order. At the very least, you know that you won't be late for class. As you go to the front of the line to order, you're greeted with a... She's perfect. Hey, Oliver, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Ah, Emma. I didn't expect to see you here at this time. Usually I work the evening shift. Can I just leave, Mom? Can I just elope? Can I run away? Or is Mom gonna hunt me down? Usually I work the evening shift. No wonder I haven't seen you here. I never come here in the evening. She's... Chat, I would let her do anything. I would call her mommy if she asked instantly, chat. I would let her do unspeakable things to me, chat. Yeah, unfortunately, my boss is making me work a double shift. You notice the heart strand hair? Yeah, I saw that too. It's good. With the holidays coming in and stuff, they want all employees on at all times. Has your boss at least increased your pay? Down bad. I'm not down bad. She's like goths. I mean, it's not confirmed that she's goth, but I'm sensing a hint of goth. And man, do I like goths. Okay, no, you have that much faith in my boss? I guess it was a mistake to assume that your boss would abide by the law. Anyways, enough chatting. What can I get for you? The usual? The usual, huh? I was going to get a latte, but a simple Americano would also be nice, if she does know my usual. Let's test this out. I'll have the usual, please. Over ice? Or are you sane enough to not get an ice drink in the middle of winter? I've been questioning my sanity lately, but I'm not that far gone yet. Alrighty, your drink will be done in a few seconds. Emma rapidly prepares her drink, and just as she said, she only takes a few seconds. And here's your triple shot Americano that I don't know how you stomach. So you do know my usual. How'd you figure it out? Do I really look like that much of an Americano person? It's all in the intuition of a barista, hopefully. It's the turtleneck. It's the turtleneck, chat. It's instant. The turtleneck and the eye bags. It's instant. Enjoy your drink. I will. Oh, and please keep the change. Give her a $10 bill, and in return, she gives you the most glorious Americano you've laid your eyes upon. Got a triple shot Americano. Should probably find somewhere to sit down while you drink this. Honestly, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to go inside of you. I wanted to see if I could talk. Oh my. I didn't even take her out to dinner first. Some Moonbills merchandise. Very pricey merchandise at that. You are tempted to buy a couple of bags of the Pallor roast, but you don't know if Mother would like it too much. Damn. Yo, croissant? Let me back there. Is that the Grinch? What is that? Can I sit down? Let me sit, please. Let me sit down. How many files do I have? 20. Okay. I've got 20 files to work with, chat. Let's see how many I use. Nope, this place is empty. It's the perfect time to get a seat. Can I talk to her again? Hey. Honestly, though, I don't like Americano. I'd rather just drink black or just straight, Yeah, it's just, watered down... Yeah, I was gonna say it's just watered down espresso shots. I'd rather just drink regular espresso shots. Where am I sitting? Oh! You sit down on the hard seat, ready to enjoy your daily dose of caffeine. This drink is perfection. That's good, though. Enjoy what you like, chat. Make sure to savor the drink, letting the scalding liquid warm your cold throat. So I'm also... It seems like I was made to have a goth GF chat. I'm a big M, big masochist. I'm ready to be whipped, mommy. You're feeling so cozy that you probably could fall asleep here. You're feeling so cozy that you almost forget about the troublesome conversation you had with Mother. And you're feeling so cozy that you almost forget that this place is getting crowded insanely quickly. Oh no. Oh no. People! Of course. That is until this guy comes in. Mima! Hey, Mima! He lightly taps you on the shoulder. You assume that he's gonna jump you, but instead... Pardon? You're Oliver Cypress, right? Yes, and I know you from... Dude, we shared a poetry class together. Remember Mrs. Francis's lame class? Ah, I believe that I remember you now. You are Cox, correct? Edward Cox. Nice. Yup, the one and only. Say, I saw you chatting with that barista girl. You were watching us from the window? I was gonna say, you were not in here at the time, bro! Excuse me? His parents hate him. Yes, I was chatting with her. What significance does that hold to you? Dude, stop with the big funny words. I don't understand the shit you're saying. Excusez-moi? Big words. Really? You haven't seen anything yet. Anyways, you two seem to have a pretty good report. Wouldn't you help a fellow dude out by telling me about her? No? Bro, she's mine! The goth girl is mine! Hands off. I'm kidding, chat. Hey, by the way, would you like to just meet me outside by the dumpster in a minute? Yeah, I just want to show you something cool. Yeah, my fist. That information isn't for me to disclose. It's her choice to do so. Come on, not even a name? You don't even know her name? Bro, it's written on her shirt. Are you illiterate? Dude, she's probably wearing a name tag. What? Fine. Her name is Emma. Thanks, man. Watch as I win this girl over. I'm gonna regret helping him out, aren't I? He cuts the line?! Upon watching Edward shove everyone aside, you unfortunately realize that you were correct in regretting this. Oh, hell nah, dude. Nah, you gotta help this girl out. He's gonna sexually harass her, dude. You gotta help her out. Behold, an entitled brat attempts to date your friend. Oh, she's my friend? Okay, never mind. You know that she deserves much, much better than him. Better than you, even. Not that you were even interested in the first place. Never mind, chat. She's just a friend. I take back everything I said. We're besties. And you want to know why this is happening to her now? But I still have to protect her. It's all because you, Mr. Prodigy Detective, decided to tell this guy her name. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have done any of this if I didn't say anything. Definitely would not have. Bravo! You just disclosed the most valuable piece of identification to a scumbag that totally won't harass her. And you want to know why you're not getting your sorry self up to stop this? You're too engrossed by these stupid thoughts to even realize that you could just go up there and stop this scene. With how shit you are with people, I wouldn't be surprised if... Hey, pretty. Well, you blew your chance at stopping this from even being initiated. Hey, you can't just cut the line! Who do you think you are? The damn Queen of Scots? Whatever. I'm basically the frickin' prince of this city. Lines don't apply to me. Yeah, they do apply to you. If you want to order, then you've got to go to the back of the line like everyone else. This is going well for us. But all I want to do was chat with a pretty girl like you. Look, if you want to chat with me, do it some other time, alright? You do this all the time, and it's very uncomfortable for everyone here. Come on, please! Bro! Okay, but, like, now if I intervene, you're white knighting, and you're kind of a creep for white knighting. She can handle herself, okay, chat? Don't worry about it. She can handle herself now. I wouldn't be surprised if she punched him at this point, okay? No. Mortified by the fact that he just got scolded by a peasant like Emma, Edward leaves Moonbills with his tail between his legs. Good. Chat. Don't bother anyone. Women, men, don't bother people while they're working. They're gonna smile at you. They're paid to smile at you, chat. They're paid to ask you how you doing, okay? Stop harassing people. Yeah, he does it apparently every time he comes in. Ugh. At the same time, Emma continues making drinks like nothing had happened. Just be a normal person, chat. Just say hi, how you doing? And if they say something more, you can say something more. But other than that, strictly casual, okay? Thankfully, that didn't escalate, due to the fact that Edward is a pathetic idiot. However, being the paranoid detective that you are, you ponder what could have happened had Edward been just a bit more unhinged. So no bitches. Yes, no bitches at the coffee store, okay? And you also realize that Emma's usual smile is just slightly downturned. Aw, man. Fuck that guy! It's pretty much my fault that she got humiliated. I should have stopped him. Even though she kind of said he does that every single time he's there. And he knew her name, he finally found out her name, and he didn't even say her name. What a... I'm gonna... Sorry. It's pretty much my fault that she got humiliated. I should have stopped him. I should have white knighted, chat. I know that classes start soon, but I think that I should check up on Emma right now. Oh, I took one step in. Get online and wait, yet again, to order, you don't know what to order. But that doesn't really matter right now. Oh, Oliver, you're back? You like the drink, right? Yeah, yes, I liked it very much. It's much better than what I originally wanted. I'm just here to order a croissant. Alrighty, one croissant coming right up. Yeah, I'm the prince of this town. You glance around to make sure that no one is here. You speak softly, much softer than usual. Emma, could I speak to you? You saw how it went for the last guy who tried to speak with me. I just wanted to check up on you. What is there to check up on me about? You know, that guy treating you like that, I just wanted to make sure that you were okay before leaving. Huh, of course I am. There's customers like that all the time here. It's nothing I can't handle. Well, you shouldn't have to put up with that. I might not have much of a right to speak on the matter, but I would think that it feels... demeaning. Her happy mask slid off just like that. You start feeling an all too familiar feeling of guilt, even if you haven't broken the law. Obviously, it's pretty shitty that Emma's dealing with harassment, but it's even shittier that you just made her today worse for her. What do you do, chat? What do you do? You mentioned that he's been doing this every day, right? Maybe I could have a little chat with him? Good line of thinking, but I could perhaps knock some sense into him. No thanks, really, it's fine, but thanks for the thought. Besides, I know that your definition of a friendly chat with him would involve that little thing of pepper spray you've got there. Oh, hell no. What? What pepper spray? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, you got me. Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Okay, Emma, if you say so. But if you ever need anything, I'll be there for you. That's a better way to end things, I guess. I don't know, that's I've worked a lot of jobs and I've worked with a lot of women and it's bad out there. You and Emma exchange glances as she hands you the croissant you forgot you ordered. I'm so happy we got a croissant, by the way. This is really well written. It's by LIMINACE. Check out Aquatic Grave if you haven't already. That is also an amazing game about two lesbians under the sea. Okay, check it out. Seriously, it's really good too. You give her a $10 bill and request that she keeps the change. Again. And just like that, you walk out of Moonbills. As you walk out, you're pretty sure that through the corner of your eye, you see Emma blushing a bit. Just chalk that up to the lighting, though. Remember, chat. Just because you tipped her doesn't mean you get a date with her. Alright. I better head to classes now. I wouldn't want to be too late. But I am happy that we said something, at least. Coffee. Speed. Now wait a damn minute. Are you trying to skip classes? Oh my god, I just want to skip classes! Is that not the way? Nope, not offing yourself today. Please! It was too White Knight cringe. Not even gonna duke it out, just pepper spray? No. Pepper spray's the code word. Pepper spray's the code word, Geb. She's just talking about what we're packing down low. You continue walking through the streets and finally arrive at Libretto University. See, pepper spray's not legal. We're a detective. We wouldn't break the law. But it's not illegal to... Wink, wink, nudge, nudge on his face. Bet that'll stop him in his tracks. Most of your day consists of sitting around, listening to lectures, and writing so much that your hand burns with pain. At least I don't think that's illegal. Chat, tell me if it's illegal. You view it as a bit of a waste of time. It's illegal. It's illegal, by the way. Not because you hate your classes or anything like that, but more so because you'd rather be cracking cases. Bro, how'd they let me become a detective without any degree? Well, maybe that's not true. Maybe we're just furthering our education. Furthering our degree. After a long, long day of boring stuff that I'm not even going to get into, you go to the university's library. Thank you, LIMINACE. Thank you. My poor brain wouldn't be able to handle it. Let's see. I need to finish up all of my schoolwork as soon as possible. That way I can get to working on cases. And as soon as I do that, I'll just stop, like I promised Mother. You get straight to writing, dread gluing your pen to the page. You know that once you get this essay done, you'll have to get through a few more write-ups, analyses, poems, all that good stuff. I write poems? That's based. That's based, dude. What? And you also know that if you don't finish it fast enough, Mother's gonna grow more and more anxious because of you. Your writing becomes much sharper as you rapidly scribble down words on the page. But just as you're getting into the flow of it... Hey! Ah, shit. Oh my fucking god. Not this dude again. What the hell was that shit you pulled at Moonbills? Please tell me you weren't looking at me through the fucking window again, bro. Please! I'm going to knock you out. I don't exactly follow. Why didn't you tell me that Emma's one of those girls? And what do you even mean by that? Yo, hydrate check? Hydrate up, chat. Important to stay hydrated. Everybody make sure you're always having a water bottle next to you. Why'd she make me go to the back of the line, huh? You really don't feel like putting up with Edward Cox's bullshit. Nice library, actually. Very pretty. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was because you were cutting? Ugh. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tolerate your complaints about Emma, okay? Your usually soft voice morphs into an icy hiss. You don't like hearing yourself like this, but it's what must be done. I mean, not even you take your normal voice all that seriously, preferring to mask it with ice when speaking to hardened criminals. And idiotic classmates, it seems. If I knew that you were going to humiliate yourself and Emma like that, I wouldn't even have told you her name. I wasn't making a fool of myself. She should have been flattered that I was willing to do something embarrassing for her sake. You didn't cut in line for her sake. She doesn't even know you. She doesn't know that she's going to love me. You decide to turn to your last resort to shut this guy up. You know, the more you speak like this, the less inclined I am to believe your argument. It reminds me of this one assault case. The perpetrator spoke of the victim in that exact manner. Oh, hell no. You are not going to go off on a crime tangent with me. If it'll get you to stop pestering women, then I'll gladly do it. Besides, I like talking about these cases. They teach you a thing or two about people, so don't think that I'm just doing this for your sake. Edward stares at you apathetically, clearly not moved by your words. He begins to drag himself away from you, shoulders slumped from boredom. Please tell me we just put a hand on his shoulder and be like, no. Sit down, bub. Whatever, I'm just gonna go to class now. There's no difference between hearing you lecture and hearing the professor lecture. You must have done something right to make this slacker go to class instead of cut it. You think nothing of it. You're just glad that the argument didn't escalate. You attempt to return to writing, but an air of resentment from the argument hangs over the area. Man, I would have liked to pepper spray his face, promptly leading to you getting the heck out of there. No, I like the library, dude. I used to spend a lot of... Okay, maybe I'm outing myself as a huge loser, but I used to spend a lot of time at my public library, and it was awesome. And it looked really cool, too. Even though this air is parching my throat, it still feels quite pleasant. Give an example on why essay is bad. Bro was gonna give a clear-cut example. Bro was gonna explain the example. Dude, I don't know how to say it. Bro, what the hell? Oliver's based, honestly. Says you, a man who usually keeps himself cooped up either in your university, office, or bedroom. Me for real, chat. It's me for real. Any sort of natural air is gonna feel refreshing. Even if it's natural air tainted by industrial smoke. Oh, that's the good stuff. Good old Torontonian air. This isn't Canada, but I'm just treating it like it's Toronto. Oh, yeah, I can smell the pollution. I have a good amount of time before Mother is expecting me home, so maybe I can get my work done at Cardinal Park. I do think that I should check up on Emma before I do that, though. Dude, so... I'm not gonna lie. So we foreshadowed it's something happening to Mom, and now there's a sign on the door at the coffee shop. Dude. Dude, not Emma. Not my friend, dude. Okay, we're good. We're good? Upon entering the now empty line, you see that Emma is nowhere to be found. Didn't she mention working a double shift today? Yeah, she said she was working all day. Hello, what can I get for you today? May I have a, Usually you'd rehearse your order in your head before you turn to place it. Unfortunately, you didn't do that this time. Thankfully, you aren't putting the line to a halt because there is no line. Hi, Ice Fox. You quickly glance up at the menu and say the first thing you see. You manage to stutter out. No! Oh, no! I mean, you did want a latte today, but still. May I have a mini pumpkin cinnamon latte? Wait a damn minute. I hate those! And would you like that with almond milk? Without thinking, you say, yes, yes, please. This drink is gonna be shit now, isn't it? I have done that, actually. I just say yes. I just say yes to the second thing if I don't know what they're really... I'm just like, yeah, even if it's something I know I won't like. Oh, yes, of course. Thanks for offering. That's me. Now, if you weren't thinking of how inconvenient it would be for the barista, you would have changed your order. Nope. 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 Yep. In fact, I'm gonna chug that shit right there in front of her and give her a big smile and a thumbs up and go, that was really good, ma'am. Unfortunately, you're crap at talking to strangers, if that wasn't obvious. And would you like it iced? Yes, please. Yes to everything. Oh, of course. All right, one weird-ass latte coming up. Ma'am? What? What the fuck, Oliver? Just say you want to change the damn thing. You know what? That doesn't matter. I'm already in too deep. Besides, I'm not really here for the drink. Excuse me. I have a question about one of your employees. Emma Greenwood. What? She in trouble for something? What? No. I'm a friend of hers. Do you happen to know where she is? As you feel heat crawling up your skin, the barista retorts with, oh no. Shouldn't you know where your friend is? Okay. Alright. Alright, okay. Sometimes it does hurt to be a guy. Sometimes when you're mistaken as a creepy dude, it does hurt. Well, she, works here. She's meant to be on this shift. You're that detective kid from the news. Shouldn't you know where she is? They giggle a bit as you feel the burning envelop your body from head to toe. Just shut up, Oliver! Just shut up and leave and drink your shit coffee, man! I don't. It's fine, man. We don't publicize our schedules. She should be on a lunch break right now. But I just clocked in, so don't chastise me if I'm wrong. Oh. Thank you. Oh, nice. She was just fucking with us. Ah, I'm not creepy, chat. The barista hands you your shitty drink. Bear in mind that it's your fault that it's shitty, and you hand them money. Got a weird-ass latte. Nice. You walk out of Moonbill's dissatisfied with their information, and holding a shitty latte. Drink it. Don't you fucking waste that coffee. I guess that I could talk to Emma in an hour. Her lunch break should be over by then. For now, I guess I'll go over to Cardinal Park. I really do need the fresh air. This is amazing, by the way, and the music is great. Give it to Mom. No. I bought the drink for me, chat. It's mine. I still need the caffeine. Cardinal Park. The focal point of Libretto City, its crowning jewel. The name of the coffee. It's called Cardinal Park for the red maple trees that dot every foot of the park. Oh man, this... LIMINACE, please! Where is this set? Is this Canada for real? Because this is great. I love it. Even in this cold weather, the trees have retained their blood-red leaves, contrasting perfectly with the dull fog that permeates throughout the city. It's like the first snow in Canada. Between school, work, and mother, you don't find yourself here very often. Why do I keep including mother? What do I have going on with Mom? Not to mention that it's been far too cold out for you to even want to spend another minute outside. Thankfully, today is a break from the painfully monotonous schedule you usually follow. But knowing LIMINACE, this is definitely... I mean, it's pretty obvious it's definitely inspired by, Mom has got it going on. Did I change my name? Was my name Stacy at some point? Because, fuck, dude. My mom has got it going on. Gone is waking up, attending university, working, and listening to mother's worries. Today, it's wake up, attend university, go to Cardinal Park, go to work, and listen to mother's worries. Wait, that's not right. You're not supposed to work today. What about the last bit? Can't Mom find someone else? Guess it's just a force of habit to think that way. No, it's fine. Listen to your mom's problems, chat. Tell your mom you love her. Just not in a weird way. Though, even if mother wouldn't be too pleased with you putting work over family time. Nah, it's fine. As your gaze makes contact with the frozen river, you can see people on the ice doing all sorts of stuff, in spite of the warning sign. No, it says go on the ice. Yeah, it's fine. Including, but not limited to, jumping up and down, shoving a knife in the ice, playing basketball, and doing all sorts of stupid things. Maybe talk to the guy shoving the knife in the ice. Maybe do something about him. That doesn't seem so safe. I mean, if he's just stabbing it once, that's fine. But if he's making holes, that's really bad. It isn't like telling these people to stop will make them stop. Aren't you a detective? I feel like you have some kind of pull. Dude sounds like Gazpacho from Chowder. No. Do you want me to just go... Here's a Chowder voice for you. Rada. Sorry. Do you guys not like that Rada voice for Oliver? No? Does it not work? My bad. Hell. Someone even vandalized that sign over there. Rada. Right now, I'm going to try to not worry too much about it. I'll just get my work done and go straight home. Drink this terrible... Take a sip from the weird-ass pumpkin cinnamon latte thing you ordered. A complete fuck-up of a drink. You then proceed to wonder why you're so damn socially inept as the frigid liquid moves down your throat. It's the mom, by the way. From experience, it's your mom. That's why you're like this. Setting the drink aside, you pull out your papers and begin writing. You're really getting into the flow of it. Surely nothing's gonna interrupt your flow. Nice! Gah! A high-pitched screech reaches you. Jolting you up, you stare at the source of the noise. Oh no, oh goodness. Of course something like this was gonna happen. Who was it? The kid jumping up and down or the guy making holes in the ice? It's not me, it's my mom. You rush over to stop a preventable death, keeping in mind that you could have told her to get off the ice. Thankfully, before she succumbs to hypothermia, you manage to pull her out. Her shivering body runs into yours, leaving you in quite the awkward position. I mean, bro... You're gonna have to give up the coat, man. It doesn't matter if she didn't... She's gonna have hypothermia. You gotta give her the coat, man. You gotta do something. Like, thanks for getting me out. It was so gross under there. She's gotta take off the wet jacket. Like, actually, for real. Like, that's actually really dangerous. Screw her, my coat. Wait, what? No, it's actually... Chat, you don't know how dangerous it is to stand in cold... I've done this. It's happened to me. I've jumped in freezing cold water. You cannot wear that stuff out. It was nothing. But I need to take you to a hospital or something. You're freezing right now. No thanks, it's alright. But like, I touched a body down there, and it was so gross. What? No, really. Let me take you to... Wait. Body? Her upbeat nature betrays the message her words bring. A body? Under the ice? No, surely it's just her hypothermia speaking, right? I'm cold, therefore I touched a dead body. That's not... People don't think very straight when cold. They're usually gay, and this woman already seems a bit... weird. She's into Yuri. Why would you believe her? Right? Besides, she could have mistaken something else for a corpse, right? And how do you know that you made contact with a body? Like, it felt like a person. I could feel their hands, their face, their legs, and their hair. Excuse me, what were you doing down there? Sexually harassing it? What? Were you molesting the corpse? What? How did you feel everything? You walk over to the hole and attempt to examine it, all the while keeping a safe distance away. In the meantime... Hello, who are you? My god, Millie, are you okay? Why the hell were you ice skating? Like, Mel, I'm okay. And about the second question, you're, like, supposed to skate on frozen rivers? That's why they freeze over? She's a genius. Not on this one. The sign literally says, don't go on ice. Like, what sign? What do you mean, like, what sign? I'm talking about that sign literally behind you and that lanky dude. You resist the urge to defend your lanky figure and instead continue looking into the blue abyss. Like, that doesn't matter. I, like, helped death take over sooner rather than later? Natural selection, chat. They're characters from another game? Let's go! I'm so excited. Thank you, LIMINACE. That's a good spoiler. Chat, you hear that? You hear that, chat? Big. Like, no. You figure that the two girls are sisters, judging by their similar appearance and how they're arguing. In addition, you realize that the only way for you to see if there is indeed a body is by going under yourself. Time to strip, chat. It's time to strip. The very worst that could happen to me is that I freeze. If I don't act fast, a murderer very well could get away with their crime. Do you dive into the icy abyss? Fuck yeah, let's do this. Please tell me I strip though first, right? Yeah, there we go, smart! Skinny dipping. Okay, it's not for you, chat. It's not for you or them. It's for the dead body. Get it right. Wait a second. I'm not stripping for the dead body. Reword that. Rethinking? I'm stripping so I don't get hypothermia. Okay? No, it's not. You begin to slip your trench coat off. Oh, I know. How scandalous. A 20-year-old man simply taking off an outer garment. And the two women immediately stop arguing. They perk up, and you can feel their eyes scanning your body. Clearly, this is quite the sordid sight for them. Okay, but we gotta take that off. We gotta take off the sweater vest. You gotta take it all off, chat. Literally just skinny dipping in boxers. Okay? It's better to keep as much dry as possible. Even the more reasonable of the two is left speechless by your very not nude upper body. You're not even shirtless, and yet they're taking interest. Hey, yo, stop! Hey, yo, what? I'm a dude! I'm not supposed to feel sexually harassed, ever. Alright, Millie. Did you somehow bribe this guy to strip for you? Like, no. I think he's just so charmed by me. The socks stay on. No, the boxers are staying on, too. Sometimes you don't quite understand this attraction others have for you. A couple of years ago, you taking something off would be viewed as scandalous, but not really in the appealing way. Then again, you never really did realize that puberty hit you like a truck. Truck Kun did a number on us, chat. He made us a hot goth guy. You half expect Millie, and maybe even Mel, to begin prodding you to take your sweater off. Millie chipping in the ice before she fell. Head empty, no thoughts. Ice need to be chunked. Before you can hear any remarks of that kind, you dive under the water. Millie's only thought, haha, it's like Minecraft in real life. Thonk, thonk, thonk. Shit, what the hell is this pretty boy doing? Why can't anyone just follow the damn sign? But you're on the ice right now, you hypocrite. Yeah, to come and save you, you dummy. But Mel, I saw a body. I love her eye color, by the way. What? Millie, did you down all of the meds during lab? Like, of course not. I only downed one. Millie? Then what body are you talking about? I pulled it out? I mean, I guess that's good for the investigation, but... Oh my god, how much strength do I have? You emerge from the water. Lanky, bro must be working. There's no way, bro. There's no way. By yourself? You emerge from the water, gasping for air, coughing water out. Not the most flattering sight. I'm a twunk. Hell yeah. It was so dark. I'm Michael Phelps, bitches. It was so dark under there that you really couldn't see the corpse. You had to feel around. What do you mean I had to feel around for? What did I touch? So you didn't get quite a good look at them. No, dude. No, dude, it's a woman. No, it better not be who I think it is, man. Twonk. Twonk. Oh no, dude. After coughing some more, though, you open your eyes. No. Ow! Don't do that to me, man! LIMINACE! LIMINACE! You've seen a lot of gore while on the job. Eyes gouged out of their sockets, partially popped like water balloons. Beating hearts ripped out of chests. Exposed intestines. Bones contorted in ways they shouldn't be. Disgustingly pink brains staining rotting carpet. But somehow, this... Her breast had been ripped off, exposing all of the tissue to the air. You hate that you're comparing the tissue's appearance to a fucked up flower. Half of her face has been burnt off, the skin melting near where her remaining eye is. Okay, this better not be who I think it is. Please, man, please, no, 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 no. You can only imagine the pain of having such an intense fire burning so close to your eye. There's no way this happened so quickly after we left, okay? Her remaining eye reveals a glassy, blank stare, void of vivid color. No, it's not his mom. His mom is... It tells you everything. You were too late. You were too late to save her. No, 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 I don't think that's her. Luckily, I don't think that's her. Hopefully, I hope to God. This is the end of the chapter. Would you like to save here? Heck yeah. So I could have said no? Wow, I could have said no? Really? Well, that's file 5, so... Okay. Okay, I guess we'll go back to that later. I assume it just forces you. Chapter 2, Viscera. After calling the police, the corpse is taken to the lab in your office. Meanwhile, divers have managed to find other items of interest that could be connected to this case. Can I have her for dinner? You mean over for dinner, right? You mean over for dinner, right? That's not much better, but at least it's slightly better than what... Alright, somebody... Mod, strap down Sam Damn Lamb. We're gonna torture him tonight. Tickle his toes. You don't know why, but this corpse looks oddly familiar to you. And that fact has been driving you insane. You just want Abbott to give some evidence of who this is. Mr. Cypress, could you come over here for a sec? No. Have you ID'd the body yet? Is there any way we can find out who she is? You attend Libretto University, right? This can't be good. Yes, I do attend Libretto University. Abbott hands you the purse found at the scene. You don't like the fact that someone so young was murdered. You sift through the purse with your gloved hands, handling it gently. You come across a wallet, exactly $123 inside of it. No robber would pass up that much money. No. I mean, the fact that he ripped her boob off perfectly to make it look like a fucked up flower tells me this is a little bit more than just a robbery, and then burned half her face. Inside of the wallet, you come across a photograph, presumably of the girl's parents. Both of her parents have faces that you can only describe as sweet. They don't look like the kind of people who would be targets for murder. They're gonna be in pieces when they find out. You think to yourself as you imagine how the scene will play out. Before your imagination gets too carried away, something catches your eye. The logo for Libretto University. Her Libretto University ID. You pull the card out and... Oh, man. Fuck, dude. No. My heart. Your throat is beginning to close in. You don't even feel as if you're actually experiencing this. You feel like you're watching some horrible, twisted movie play out. Emma is the girl you were just speaking to a couple of hours ago. You told her that you'd be there for her. I was really smoking that copium, chat. I was on that copium. And look at her now. It's no wonder that her corpse... No, the corpse appeared so familiar to you. Yeah, we're gonna have to tell the parents ourselves, aren't we? No way. That's too much. LIMINACE wouldn't do that, right? 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 You don't even realize that you're shaking as you hold her ID. God, it's always the worst fucking bit in everything. They always make you tell them. They always... Nah. I'm sure we're gonna question them too, aren't we? Just a cherry on top. Hey, are you okay? You nod your head in silence. The good thing about that is the fact that you'll have an easier time solving this one. What makes you assume that this will be easier? The fact that we attend the same university? Yeah, you'll have an easier time getting information about her. You restrain yourself from sobbing on the spot. You can't let her see that. Fine, you do have a point. I should be able to gather more information about the victim. Anyways, back to the report. She exclaims jovially, acting as though she hasn't just performed a bunch of tests on a murdered college student. Honestly, I've got no clue what exactly killed her. That's concerning. Read the room, Abbott. You guys gotta understand that people in these jobs, there's two types of people in these jobs. There's the half chronic alcoholics, just drinking every day, forget everything, okay? And then there are the people who just, it just doesn't bother them. It just every other day. It's a lot like doctors, actually. Doctors are a lot like this, too. But, yeah, they're just like... Anyways, how was the game last night, eh? You see that new Deadpool versus Wolverine movie, eh? The killer! I've literally had a doctor walk up to me and say that shit when my mom had pneumonia at one point. Not the Deadpool versus Wolverine, but something along those lines. Just like, hey, kiddo! You see that new Marvel movie? And I was like... My mom's basically dying right now, doc. I bet that movie will cheer you up, kiddo. Bye! That's like, it's like the 50-50 split, chat. You see, there's a lot of things that could have killed her. It's almost comical just how thorough the killer was. This girl was beaten, stabbed 43 times, burnt in several places, fed bleach, and obviously thrown into Cardinal River. In addition, the perpetrator tried to saw her body apart. You feel like you're going to vomit just thinking about the order in which this torture played out. I can't tell if the killer decided to beat a dead horse or not. And then eaten. You think the killer ate her boob? That's boob lover enjoyment to the next level. God. Have you found any sort of DNA on the corpse? Some of the fingernails were torn off. Maybe they tried to scratch the perpetrator. We're gonna do that in an hour or so. We've got to get the tech ready. The new cutting-edge stuff. Right. Look, kid, you look a lot paler than usual. You ought to get some rest in the office. You want to retort with something snarky, especially since she called you kid. Still, you can't deny that she means well. Bro. Brother. This guy stink. Rip. I love the decor in here, by the way. No, no, let me back. For once in your life, get some rest. No. Okay. It will make a lot more sense. I better not see some dude sucking on it like a fucking baby sucker thing. A bunch of case files that you're gonna go over once you solve this case. I better not see some cannibal sucking on it like a... Like, what are they called when the babies suck on those little, toys? Fuck, man, what are they called? Pacifier? Yeah. I better not fucking see that, dude. A bunch of lava. It's Homelander! Oh no! You sit down at your desk attempting to process the fact that I'm... No! I wanted to talk to that guy! Yeah, that's going just about as well as you could expect. If I wasn't such an idiot, she'd be alive, right? I'll come back to that when I go... I'll come back to this when I beat the game. The other options I could do and stuff. Maybe if I didn't waste any time arguing with that stupid Cox, I could have gone to this... No, you know what? Nope. You know what? Nope. Bye. We're gonna go back. Never mind. I'm gonna go back now. Sorry, chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna... bunch of forensics tools. I don't want to wait. I want to look at everything. Abbott's attempt at making this lab a little bit more homey. Get why she'd do that, but you don't really think that plastic leaves cut it. Empty table used for corpses. Her. The corpse lies under this blanket. For some reason, you hate the idea of a corpse being laid to rest in a cold, sterile place like this lab. Okay, let's talk to some people. What's wrong with you? What exactly do you mean? You look like you've seen a ghost. I mean, I did just see the corpse of someone I knew. How'd they die? And don't give me any of that stabbing bullshit. That's just so normal for murders. Oh my god. Please. Okay, at least some of them have some empathy, okay? Please. You don't exactly see how there could be anything normal about a literal murder. She's so in it, man. She's so deep into this. Desks with paper and coffee on them. You remember that another core worker sat here. Marissa Fontaine was her name, you think. She wasn't a detective, rather. She was working in technology. A few months ago, she went on summer vacation, and she hasn't been back. Well, that's not ominous. Desks with paper and coffee on them. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, wait, what? Atop the shelf sits an empty box, for some reason. Coworkers have said that the box adds character to the room. True. Wait, no, wait a second. Wait a minute, wait. Okay, I actually didn't notice what this was at all. Actually, for real, when I restarted the game. What is this? No, what is this clock reference? A grandfather clock. Doesn't seem to be displaying the right time. Oh my god, that's amazing. Clock reference. Simple space heater. You find yourself in the office so often that you decide to make it a bit cozier here. Nope, can't just leave yet. It's my grandpa right there. Who is this? You've always found this man to be a bit peculiar, to say the least. He straight up introduced himself as Clock. You believe that it's just an alias, and that he's actually some undercover agent or something. In addition, many of his behaviors are rather catty, to put it lightly. For instance, right now, he's watching the clock ticking, almost like a cat. Weirdly enough, he seems absolutely enveloped with the clock's ticking. Decide to snap him out of this hypnosis. Excuse me? Jeez! No. Oh, it's just you. You didn't notice me come in? I was just busy talking to my grandfather. Your grandfather? You decide to stop asking questions. Clearly, this man is a secret agent. Wow. That guy seems pretty cool. Thanks, LIMINACE. That's that's a lot more than I was expecting. When you said there was a reference, that was actually really good. The clock is ticking, chat. That's awesome. I was gonna say nothing, but I can't not say something. I was gonna say nothing. That's so freaking awesome. Thank you. That looked amazing, by the way. You sit down at your seat, attempting to process the fact that Emma's dead. I'm glad that my grandpa at least has both of his arms. It's a start. Normally when I see my grandpa, he's usually delimbed. Yeah, that's going just about as well as you could expect. If I wasn't such an idiot, she'd be alive, right? Maybe if I didn't waste my time arguing with that stupid Cox, I could have gotten to the scene sooner, right? You continue bargaining in your mind over and over again, wondering if Emma would be alive if you had done anything differently. This case is different from many of the ones you've covered in the past. In those cases, you could only intervene when it was impossible to actually save anyone. You'd still assign yourself the blame for not saving the poor victims, but at least you also knew that it made no sense to blame yourself. So eventually, you'd be able to push that guilt to the back of your mind. This case, on the other hand, it's a little too close to home for comfort. You bury your face in your arms. You know that everyone else will realize that you're crying like the little wuss you are. But at least you have the dignity to try and hide your ugly, sobbing face. No one else should have to be affected by your stupid emotions. Hey, what's the matter? Without a thought, you respond in a blubbering tone. This girl is dead because of me. Maybe if I wasn't such a fucking jackass, I would have realized that leaving her alone was a recipe for disaster. So, a girl died before you could kiss her? What? Huh? You quickly wipe your tears with the sleeve of your sweater and get up, to be greeted with... Excuse me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell are you doing here? This is exactly what you needed. You needed this sleazy dude to come into the office and listen to you have a breakdown over the death of the girl that he harassed. Great. Just absolutely, positively, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Now, you're not usually one for throwing punches and kicks. Right now, you really want to make an exception to your anti-violence moral code. But no, you have to play nice. Daw, you miss me? You then hiss under your breath. What do I look like to you, your dog? Jeez, relax, man. Don't tell me relax, man, alright? Aren't you used to corpses or something? Not the corpses of people I know. Or corpses of girls you love. Quit projecting your romantic feelings for her onto me. You know damn well that you're losing your cool, and he's having a blast watching your descent. Fine, just trying to help. You're doing everything but helping just by being here. I am helping. I just got called to help ID the girl. Did you just give me the finger? I already ID'd her. Haven't you heard of having multiple people corroborate a story? Yeah, I thought so, Mr. Famous Detective. I'm just chilling out in the corner. I'm having a deep conversation with my grandpa. For some very non-obvious reason, you hate the idea of the sleazy, annoying Edward Cox being in the same room as Emma's, the victim's, corpse. Well, Abbott's in the room with him. He wouldn't try anything with her in there, right? Besides, I know that he's immature, but he'll at least take a murder seriously, right? There's no way he's gonna sneak a fucking... No fucking way, man. There's no way he actually wanted to sneak a fucking peek. No way. Screw me for believing in Cox. Wait a sec, I've never believed... Don't quote me on that, I've never believed in Cox in my life. I've never believed in a cock in my life, okay? He barged into the lab, hoping to prevent a tragedy. Abbott, what happened? Did he hurt you? Are you... What the hell? What the fuck is happening? Well, at least you now know that your initial hunch was right. What is he doing? Hey man, this isn't what it looks like, you see. Emma promised me a kiss and... What the fuck? Aw, dude, he'd be laid out. We're decking him, dude. Bro's gonna be laid out in a second flat. With the way that you were rubbing your hands up and down her body, I don't think you just gave her a kiss, you degenerate. Degenerate? Me? You whip out a pair of handcuffs, ignoring Edward's resistance. In front of the lady? Oh, Oliver, I didn't know that you were into me. What is this, Daniel? What the fuck? Do you think that this is a joke? You, Edward fucking Cox, are under arrest. Before you ask, for what? It's for tampering with evidence, and if I could, I'd add on necrophilia. You've got the right to remain silent. Frankly, it would benefit both of us. You arrest Edward's shameless ass and put him in police custody. I'm just gonna say something right now. Thank you, LIMINACE, for not making me the degenerate. I much appreciate that. If my chat had a say in this, I'm glad it was you. Your victory against Edward Cox rings hollow, as you realize that any DNA found on Emma now is going to be useless. Abbott, before that man came in here, did you manage to get any DNA matches? So it's Edward, right? There's no way it's not. There's no way. The kid went for right before we were about to get the DNA. He's definitely a little sus, bro. He's definitely a little sus, right, guys? Definitely, he's a part of it, right? This guy, I mean, I don't want to guess ahead, so I'll stop here. The kid went for her right before we were about to get the DNA. But it's not like it would matter. The any DNA must have been swept away while it was under the ice, right? I was hoping there'd be a chance of DNA working at least. It's fine. What good detective uses DNA as a crutch, correct? Well, actually, there's a lot of cold cases that have been solved with the help of DNA, so... Not helping, Abbott. Not at all. You know what? I think I'll stop now. Don't worry about it. You're not to blame for this predicament. Technically, I'm to blame. I didn't think anything of it when he went into the lab. To be fair to yourself, though, we did call him in to ID the victim. The victim and him both go to... Libretto University. Yeah. I think, chat, he was... Yeah, I think he was just, I think he was giving him some hype, okay? I think he was trying to Sherlock Holmes himself. I have reasons to believe that Cox might be a suspect in this case. Was it the fact that he ran to the corpse and then defiled it? No, was that not sus enough? No? Okay. Well, just like all the other cases, narrow down the suspect list, Ella, right? Try to find every possible suspect. And if you can't find any reasonable suspects, just find the maniac who did it. Well, first off, do we have any clues of where M, the victim, was dumped from? That's a good starting point. There we go. For LIMINACE's amazing reference, thank you. Thanks, Ginger. Although we don't have many detectives right now to survey the area. Most of the other detectives have already clocked out for the holidays, and I don't think that they'd care very much about this case. Clock reference. Wait, did you not see the actual clock reference? Ginger didn't even see it. So I guess that we're going to be the main people working on this. In that case, I'd better get going right now. Wouldn't want to stay out in Cardinal Park for too long. That's the name of the game, by the way. We're about to end the game. Whoa, slow down. Isn't it way past your bedtime, kid? What? I drank an Americano and a shitty latte. I'm good. I don't have a bedtime or anything of the sort. If Mom heard me speak right now, she'd beat my ass. I'm an adult, for crying out loud. Are you sure that's a good idea to go out now, of all times? You know, the most likely time for serial killers to be out and about? If I do come across a serial killer, then I'll kill two birds with one stone. I'll be able to arrest the serial killer, and I'll find where Emma's body was dumped from. Okay, but you're ignoring the fact that the serial killer could, I don't know, kill you? It's fine. The sooner I find the dumping grounds, the better. It's supposed to snow tonight, right? So the dumping area would end up buried tomorrow. Oh, okay. So you're gonna put yourself in danger to make it slightly easier to find the dump area. Got it. I'll be fine. Male privilege and all. Bye, Oliver. I'll get a forensics kit ready for your corpse. Thanks. Appreciate that. Bunch of law books. This is the desk you usually find yourself sitting at when working on cases. You find yourself spending so much time here that you decide to make it a teensy bit cozier by putting up a photo of your father. Many of your coworkers like to point out how similar you look to him. Mother also does the same thing. Oh no, Mother, why? The only differences between you and Father are your eyes, and potentially how messy your hair is compared to his. Simple space heater. You find yourself in the office so often that you decide to make it a bit cozier here. Do you want to see the clock reference? It's pretty great, honestly. This was pretty amazing. He looks to be sleeping. I better not disturb him. It was really good. It was really good. And it is true, my grandpa would put me to sleep, as much as I love the guy. Sorry, as much as I love the clock. No, I'm good. Yeah, it was really awesome. That's actually really awesome. I was just hoping for a big clock on the wall, and then... Game devs everywhere, that was truly amazing. If you want to do a reference and you don't want to put in that much work, you could literally put a clock on the wall and just say, this is totally not a reference. And so I can go, is that a clock reference? Although I already did do that. I love it. Cars kind of freak you out. Okay, we already said... This cat is quite persistent in staying in this place, huh? Oh, I should save, shouldn't I? Huh. Okay, save successful. Moonbill's is closed right now. Unless you want to rob the place, there's no reason to go in there. Kitties. The month before? Not going home to Mother now. You've got a case to crack. Puzzle? Puzzle time? Yo, those boots are sick. What am I wearing, the Doc Martens? Man, I hope I'm a dom. Begin walking through the forest, hoping that nothing else fucks this investigation up. You really should be scared shitless right now, but you aren't. No, there's a woman dead out there. I need to find their killer. There's something eerily calm about being outside late at night, with no one present. At least you're pretty sure that you're the only one out here. After some more boring walking, you come across a fork in the path. I've heard that there's a point where every wrong turn will just take you back to the place you started off. Huh, Problem is that I bet that some people have gotten so lost that they forget where they even started off from. You're beginning to slightly regret disobeying Abbott, but you also know that you can't just give up on this case, or this investigation. I'll stay here till dawn if necessary. There has to be some way to get through the forest without driving myself insane. Okay, save time, because I don't know where I'm going! Oh look, a sign! With its arrows torn off. The signpost had one job. Though I can't exactly blame it if someone else tore the arrows off. You're barely able to make out what the plaque says in the darkness. It reads, "If you seek the proper path, tilt your head up." What? If you seek the proper path, tilt your head up. Tree stump. You could sit here and rest, but you think that resting is overrated. Everyone needs their rest at some point, chat. Okay. Can I interact with anything else? Secrets, secrets, secrets. So I'm thinking tilt your head up. I'm thinking go for the red, maybe? I could be wrong, but let's go wrong first. You continue treading through the forest. But you end up right back where you started. I don't think that was the right path. Okay, tilt your head up. So let's go with left because the red and the red. Let's try that maybe. Okay, good, good. For the sake of making this a little bit, just a note, I don't know, maybe there's a secret path, you know, at some point? A tree stump. Oh, wait, there's a snowman. Cute snowman. Kick it. For the snow to be packed like this, it's probably much wetter than the snow on the ground. Why'd you just say that snowman's wet for you? What? Okay, this is gonna be wrong. You continue treading through the forest. But you end up right back where you started. Again! This wasn't the right path. That wasn't the right path. Yeah, it was. That was the path on the right. What is he saying? Good sound effects. Okay. Well, there's a big log. A large log. Can't climb over this. Oh, there's an axe. Let me ask you a question, chat. An axe stuck to a tree stump. You've got no clue who could be chopping trees here. Whoever chopped down these fucking trees to block the paths. But it's pretty convenient, since now you'll be able to chop those logs up. Use what little strength you have to pull the axe out. Press enter when the pointer is on red. Okay. Thank you. I'm just so fucking good at video games, Chad. Holy shit. You finally managed to get the axe out. Your arms burn with pain as you carry the axe. Got axe. That was the best QuickTime event ever. I'm so fucking good at them, Chad. Okay, sharing. Thank you, Sarah. Check the inventory. Wait a second. Item. Camera? Oh my lord, we actually had pepper spray. Axe. Carrying this around, you look like a serial killer. Your handy-dandy notebook. Camera. Used to take crime scene photos. Don't spray this into your face. What if I want to test if it works? Okay, so I'm feeling that straight is the right way to go, but once again, chopping up the log. Spam Q to utterly destroy this log. Yeah! Yo, I love the screen shake. Makes me feel like a Canadian Axeman. Murderer. After hacking away at the log, it finally breaks, clearing the way for you. Nice. Continue treading through the forest. That was the wrong way. Again! Came out here to investigate, not go on a little nature hike. Yeah, what the hell's wrong with me? But you end up right back where you started. Again. Okay. I don't think anything different will happen now, so let's do the right path, and by right I mean left. I really want to go to the right, but I will do normal. I will do normal. Healthy would be so proud of me, chat. After hacking away at the log, it finally breaks, clearing the way for you. What the? Shit, how did that wood catch fire? God in his mysterious ways. Cute snowman. The snow to be packed like this. It's much wetter. I think I've got an idea. Okay. I feel like one of those is actually going to be, like, really fucking tough. And it's just going to jump. It's just going to be so hard. Some fun dialogue. The wet snowman comment will make sense here. No, it did not. You decide that the best course of action was to rip the poor snowman's head off. Got a snowman's head. Excuse me, was there 2 snowmen here? Maybe there was. What does this say? Poor headless snowman. I do like the little bits, by the way, Liminus. Please keep doing that. Although you're a pretty tall guy, you can't climb over this rock formation. Maybe if you got something to help, you'd be able to get past this. Okay, do I just... Use the snowman's head to put out the fire. Nice! You're not crazy enough to walk through literal fire, are you? Yeah, I'm not that crazy. Well, begin to take the snowman's head off. So no head. So no head, chat? You pull the snowman's head off. Got a snowman's head. Nice. Alright. Alright, who's out here building fucking snowmen? I will rip that one's head off too. But who's doing that? Use the snowman's head to pull out the fire. Oh, picked up a wooden plank. I feel like this is the right way to go. But maybe not? Maybe not. Let's just make a new save. All the save files. Continue walking through the forest, making sure to keep a fast pace. Let me just go back. Prop the wooden plank up against the rock. Use the wooden plank. Yeah, why did I get this? Climb on the wooden plank and cross the rock formation. Continue treading through the forest. Oh! Again! Okay, that's fine. I was like, is this finally gonna be a secret? Also chat? Begin to take the snowman's head off. So no head. Got a snowman's head. Where are you coming from? Who's building these? And these snow fairies must be pissed at me. Pull the snowman's head off. Got a snowman's head. There's so many of them. What the fuck? No! I don't want to build a snowman, Elsa. So no head. Don't ask why I want so many heads. So no head. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Unless... let's just say Oliver has a very deep nature's pocket. He is a twunk. Oh my god! I never want to hear I don't get head again, chat. There's so many of them! Okay. There's so many of them. I love this. Is this random, or did you place these? Did you do this? 'Cause this is just absolutely amazing. I'm wasting so much time. I said I wanted to do this quickly. Too bad. Random, thankfully. I was gonna say... I love it. Oh my god. Well, I have those now, right? I get to use them whenever I want from now on, right? I'm sure the house will be on fire at some point and I'll need those heads. A tree stump. You could sit here and rest, but you think that resting is overrated. Or, like, I walk into the house and then I'm just completely soaking wet. Tree stump. This seems to be the place you're looking for. The blood in the hole in the ice should make that pretty damn obvious. A chill climbs up your spine as you recognize that the clothing on the ground is a Moonbill's uniform. Remember, folks, only Snowman Head can prevent forest fires. Upon looking inside of the uniform, you find a tag that confirms your suspicion that this is Emma's uniform. So this is it then. The area Emma was dumped from. No, I don't think she was dumped. I think she was murdered, dude. You begin snapping photos of the scene and taking notes about it, making sure to be as thorough as possible. Just as you're getting into it, however, you notice a reflection in the camera lens that isn't yours. What? On pure instinct, you turn around and put your right hand in your coat pocket, pepper spray in hand. Oh no, that's a really good shot. You ready your shaking body to come face to face with a serial killer. However, is it just fucking Edward, or is it my mom? Mother? Oh my god, she followed me out here. Her short, innocuous stature contradicts the aura around her. Clearly, she's not happy with you. Mother, what on earth are you doing here? I should be asking you that question. What are you doing with that barista uniform? You didn't come out here to date behind my back, did you? Mom? What? No, of course not. I'm working a case right now, Mother. Gosh, not the dating stuff again. You get why she'd be so against you dating. After all, that would distract you from what really matters. But you don't get why whenever you so much as breathe behind her back, that's the first thing her mind jumps to. It should have been me! Sorry. Sorry, I had to get a drink. My throat was really thirsty, that's all. Winter outfit? More cleavage. I like the way you think, LIMINACE. But you don't get when I... Okay. Ollie, do promises mean nothing to you? You said you'd come home, and then I'd have you all to myself. What happened to that promise? Why are you still out here? This case just landed on me today, and since there's almost no one at the office, I have to solve it. And what's the rush in solving this case? Did someone important die, or did you take personal interest? Her words scathe your mind. You can't shake the feeling that she knows the latter option is true. The victim is no one of importance. So why are you out here at 2 in the morning? You've never stayed out this late and in this weather. This is how I usually work, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Now, why are you out here? It's dangerous to be out here alone at this hour. Mom, why are you so close to my ear? I'm here because of you. I'm here to take you back home. Mother, I'm an adult. At that, an adult on the job. I have to stay and finish up my notes. You've got a camera for a reason, right? Just take some pictures and come home. If not for my sake, then your sake. Bro, you really should listen to your mom at this point. She's literally out here in a nightgown looking for you, okay? Whispering into your ear. Wait a second, that's my mom. Mommy? I can't even say sorry because it is my mom. Resist or resign? How do you respond? I guess we'll have to come back to this option, chat. But which one would you like me to pick? What do you mean, I'm fine? Or I'll return home, mommy? Anything for you, mommy. I love you, mommy. Resist. When did I stop I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna stop before I say anything there. Resist, 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 resign, resist. I will resist. Mommy temptation, you will not harm me! What do you mean? I'm fine right now. Really now? Perhaps she does have a point. Your pale skin, blue lips, and shaking body aren't exactly the best examples of being fine. Cat. You look around, trying to make sure that there isn't anything else important. You then snap as many photos as you can, all under Mother's watchful gaze. All is silent as you walk with her back home. Yeah, no one understood what I was trying to say earlier. After your long night of investigating, you should probably get some rest. It looks like resisting did nothing, chat. The good old illusion of choice. Except for maybe Mom's pissed at us now, and we won't get cookies for dinner tonight. If you could, you just sleep next to the fireplace. Fortunately, you're such a chaotic sleeper that you'd probably set yourself on fire by accident. Oops. Okay, well, let's do a save. New save. What do we have on us? We're still walking around with an axe? You can step on this. Nice. Just like how I am. Steppable. It's a refrigeration unit. No. Don't care about that. Mama? Mama? Go to bed. I don't feel like spending time... What? Mom? I don't feel like spending time with you. But Mom... Mama? I brought the milk home. What more is there to say about the trash can? It's empty, like a certain someone's soul. Give her the heads, she'll love me. Perfect. Whenever you look at the stairs to the basement. Okay. Let's try. I really gave it to her, chat. No, not like that. The bathroom. But I never have to go. Hey, Mom. Can I snoop? I wonder if I could have found her earring. Heck no. We haven't found any phone numbers, right? No. Potted flower sits on the table. I was really quick, but that's okay. Why does that box move like that, LIMINACE? I fucking knew it. I was gonna say, why does that box move? No, no, no. An ornate bookshelf. Even though you're not a law student, most of these books are about law. Silly puzzle I spent 30 minutes making for no reason. Okay, what? Okay. What could? Where am I pushing that for? 30 minutes. You know, it's not for no reason, because I'm gonna do the puzzle. Is it just? You reach up and grab the cup of coffee. Got a cup of coffee. Nice. See, it wasn't pointless. You're happy, Juice. I could use a coffee right now. Do I have to go to sleep? I don't want to go to sleep. Mom! You fall asleep very quickly, within less than an hour at that. Oh, he's really cute there. Me. Usually, you have much more trouble falling and staying asleep. After such an exhausting day, you really needed the rest. I couldn't look at the other box, okay? I don't think. I hope not. Clock! That's a clock reference! Double clock reference! How'd you know one of my clocks is bigger than the other? Where is he? Hi, Mom. What are you doing? Waiting. Can we bake cookies together? I think it's really fun. Fine. Can Dad join us? It's more fun when it's all of us. Ollie, you know the answer to that question. Oh. I was waiting for your father to come home. So he's working on detective stuff? Yes, that's why he's not here with you and me. Do you know the stuff he's working on? It's fun hearing about that. You only like hearing the glamorous stuff about saving people. But he never tells you about the stuff that really matters. Fine then. You want me to tell you about the case he's working on? Yes, please. Do you remember Mrs. Barrett? Yeah, that kind lady that comes over to read with me. She hasn't been here in a while. Mother's voice takes on a slightly agitated tone. And do you know why she hasn't been here? She's dead. She just had to go and get herself killed. And do you want to know what she's doing right now? Dead people can still do things to those alive. Horrible, awful things. That bitch is taking father away from me. She tried to do it when she was alive, and she's doing it again. Mom, you're kind of scaring me. Mama? Can I look inside your closet now? I want to see if there's any skeletons you're hiding. She's why father isn't here at home with us. Because she went and got herself beaten, stabbed, burnt, fed bleach, and thrown into Cardinal River. If that's not hint enough, I bet that she got herself killed like that on purpose. The more of a spectacle that she makes out of it, the more Asher will stay away from us. Why would someone kill someone like Mrs. Barrett? She was so nice to us. This world is a shitty place, but the one saving grace is karma. You might have thought that Mrs. Barrett was undeserving of murder, but I think that karma just caught up to her. You think Mom's a yandeer? Ugh, at myself. Good morning, Oliver Cypress. The day that awaits you is another day of detective stuff. You get out of bed and comb your fluffy hair with your fingers. It's been a while since I've had that dream. Dreams aren't important right now. I need to figure out how I'm going to carry out this investigation. Maybe I should start by finding out where Emma lives. Her parents should be the first people to know about her. No, dude, no. No, dude, no. Don't make me talk to them. Lemonades, you sicko. But also, Lemonades, you're great. Also, the clock is ticking. Also... Hi, Mom. This is the way to Mother's closet. You have absolutely no good reason to go in here. Say bye to Mother before leaving? Well, now she's awake. God damn it, chat. Fucking A, dude. Hell yeah. Gently whisper in her ear. Bye, Mother. I'll be home soon. I'll be a good son. Even if my mom seems a little, concerning. Hey, what's that in the fucking... No, that's nothing, right? You can barely make out the silhouette of the front door key in the Unless you want to burn your arms to a crisp, you need to put the fire out. Excuse me? Strange. The door is locked. Goodness, has Mother locked the door again? On weekends, Mother has this nasty habit of locking the front door with a padlock. This nasty habit. Why does she do it? I'm home. She'd be safe. It's an attempt to prevent you from working on cases. Given how urgent this case is, you should try to find the front door key. She just said that she didn't need me anyways. She didn't want me. Coffee? 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 No. Trash can. Can I... Very simple sink. If I had something to hold it with. What about my snowballs? What about my snowman heads? Sorry, I was just looking to see if I could look at the picture. No? Not the basement? This? Empty the umbrellas. Nope. Vase? Vase? Potted flower sits on the table? Bathroom? Ah, yes. The bathroom. I really don't need to sleep. Alright, that's not true. You meant to say, I really don't need sleep at all. Based. Hey, Mom. Heck no. No, heck yes, apparently. That doesn't feel right. This is the way to Mother's closet. Mother? Mother? Mother! Ah, an empty coffee cup. You could probably put water in here, or something. Coffee? Coffee? Or water? I guess that's like coffee. That's like half the way of coffee, I guess. Use the coffee cup with water to put out the fire. And no worries, LIMINACE. No! Wait, was I supposed to check it when it had water in it? No! No! Did I fuck it up? No! I can't look at the empty coffee cup! Sorry. Sorry, LIMINACE. Yoink. I got front door key. Don't lose this. I will. Don't trust me. You unlock the door with the key. Use the front door key. Where do you wish to go? That's an interesting choice. Can I... Oh, okay, I went to the graveyard. Okay, let's save. No, don't worry. Don't touch. I want to touch. I will say, though, that is quite the cute cat. I want to touch the cat. I want to pet the cat. I want to pet it. Nothing else. Take the beer. Drink one with them. Fancy. Being Greenwood. Greenwood being the girl Emma... Wasn't it Emma Greenwood? Okay. Hey, Dad. What did you do when Mom, like, forced us to stay home? Wait, I can't do anything? Got flowers. Did I pick up flowers? Got flowers. Got flowers. Huh? Fancy. Flowers? Perfect for mourning the dead. Huh. Pet the cat. Don't worry, you don't need to actually add that. But I do love that we comment on it. Alright, not where we need to go. Let's go to Cobalt Street. That box comes to play later. Oh. Hey, you find anything? Hey kid, what do you need? Do you have any information on the victim's address? I'm going to inform her parents of her death. Alright, let me just get the papers out. Here you go. Abbott hands you a sheet of papers with Emma's address printed on it. Stop that, cat. I have a cat on my desk. I'm sorry, chat. I'm petting the cat. Got Emma's address. Thank you, Abbott. I should probably head back home now. I need to change into something more suitable for breaking the news. Whee! I'll ignore me for now. For now. Kitty. Can I go over here? 69 axe. I just noticed that. There's a couple of detectives doing a questioning, surveying the area. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at my other screen. I'm looking at my stream to play the game because I have a cat in front of it. Because Cat is watching the game on my desk. You change it to something a little bit more suitable for breaking the news of a death. Alright, this outfit should be fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oliver. Oliver, excuse me. You just... Oliver, you... Okay, alright. The cat on my desk is Udon. He's my brown cat, and he is a butt. That really likes petting sometimes. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, goodbye. The Greenwood home. At least I have some flowers. Maybe I can give them some flowers. You walk over to the address that Abbott gave you. For better or for worse, the Greenwoods don't live too far from your home. Still, though, you have to walk quite a good distance to the cold, empty streets. You take your sweet time walking there, a foreboding feeling forcing your head down. You know that this is almost always the worst part of carrying out an investigation. Given how you already felt uneasy about Emma's death, you figured that it would be best to get this out of the way. Finally, you reach the Greenwood home. Hello, is anyone home? Huh, seems as though there's no one home. That comes out of your mouth much more blissfully than you wanted. Usually, you'd be slightly on edge if the victim's family wasn't present. I guess that's just like everything else about this case. It's different from what you're used to. Cat, please. Yes. Looks as though you aren't getting away from informing the parents. Hello. Are you, Mrs. Greenwood? Yes, and you are? Oliver Cypress. I'm here because I have to tell you something about your daughter. The woman before you stands speechless. Oh my gosh! Excuse me? You're that sweet boy my baby has been telling me about. Not the hot mom. No. What? No, hell no. Poor woman has her hopes up so high. You're gonna absolutely destroy them like the scumbag you are. You found my daughter, right? She told me about what a great detective you are. Technically, you did find her daughter. Oh no, dude, that face was perfect. However, you don't know if she'd be too happy about hearing that you found her dead instead of alive. Oh, please do come in. I'll get you some coffee. Thank you for the offer, but coffee is really not necessary. Mrs. Greenwood escorts you inside the little home. Oh no, dude. Oh no, Mrs. Greenwood, I'm so sorry. Mrs. Greenwood, you're a hottie. You're a baddie, and I'm gonna ruin your fucking day. Wait, you already spilt the coffee. Maybe I didn't ruin your fucking day already. Please do make yourself at home. Thank you. Well, don't just stand there. Tell her that her kid is dead, and then expect her to tell you everything about Emma. That is the worst part about this, the questioning that always happens. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Oh, no. Can I just look around your house a bit? Yeah, I'm not snooping. I'm a detective, ma'am. Atop the fireplace sits two photos, one of Emma and one of a man. He looks like the man from the photo you found in Emma's wallet. Box? It would be rude to snoop around. No, it wouldn't. We're the police. Stairs to the upper floor of the house. You came here to chat with Mrs. Greenwood, not snoop around. Yeah, but come on. Come on! Dude, whenever we walk on carpet, it feels like I'm going to destroy the world. He needs a search warrant or something, though? Every game I've ever played a cop in as would prove you wrong. So, Mrs. Greenwood, this is quite the nice house. This is a terrible way to open up. Ah, thank you, though it has been a while since I've tidied up the place. Although it could be perceived as rude to ask why, you need as much information as you can get. Oh, we're gonna do it before telling her? Oh, why is that? Well, ever since my husband's funeral, I've just been languishing around. My condolences. Don't be sorry, I'm already over it. Judging by her dark clothing and runny mascara, you figure that this funeral happened quite recently. Oh no, dude. You highly doubt that she's over it, in spite of her upbeat mood. We're gonna cause this lady to... Oh my lord. How am I going to tell her? She's already dealing with another person's death. Laws are out of the window. Now, you said that you were here because of Emma, right? Yes, I'm here to speak with you about her. Are you going to marry her? Are you going to marry her? Marry her. Yes, that's why you're here without Emma. You're going to ask me for my blessing, right? Mrs. Greenwood! I'm so sorry. I mean, that escalated rather quickly. No, I'm here because... No, Eliminates, don't make me do this! Okay, the right thing to do at this point is say Emma's dead. But I'm too nice to say. You can't just... Oh, I have to pick this something I need. There's something important I need to tell you. There's something important I need to tell you. Why is everything going red? You're gonna pop the question to her, aren't you? And then I'll give Emma the dress I married her father in. Oh God. Oh, and maybe... Look, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're getting off topic. But it's really important that we speak about the wedding. You're quite serious about this, aren't you? Oliver, don't do that. I know it might sound silly to you, but it's a big deal for us. Emma had always wanted to get married and have children. Hearing all of this about Emma from her mother, it's gonna be even harder to break the news. Mrs. Greenwood is never gonna see that come to fruition for her daughter. Oopsies. Looks like you're building Mrs. Greenwood's hopes for the future up too high. And it's all gonna come crashing right down. Such a good person you are, you sick fuck. I know. I know. I knew it was gonna happen, man. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm fucked up. Dancing around the truth instead of telling her outright that Emma's dead. Oh my, what a saint we have here. I know, dude, I know. But it's so rude to just be like, she's dead! She's dead, bitch! She's dead! Get over it! Look, Mrs. Greenwood, I'm not here to talk about marriage. I'm here to talk about something more concerning. Okay, stop beating around the bush. Oh? Well, surely it can't be that bad. The worst you could tell me is that she's dead. Okay. No, that's so fucked up to laugh. Oh no. Oh, that's so fucked up to laugh, but I can't not. And the worst option, you will tell her. Right? No! 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 Did I save, chat? Did I save before I did this combo? I did, right? I did save. I did save, right? I did save. Frozen, with a sense of blood-curdling guilt, your mouth stays shut. You realize now that you probably should say something to stop Mrs. Greenwood from going on about the future, but... I'm sure that the bad news is nothing if you're not even saying it. So how about we get to planning the wedding now? Emma has so many cousins that I know she'd love to see, and I know that they'd be thrilled to see Emma happy with you. You wonder how and why Mrs. Greenwood is going on about Emma potentially marrying you, especially after her own husband's death. Oh, you look so uncomfortable. Am I coming across a bit too strong? I know, to you, it's silly for me to be going on about a wedding. Personally, though, I find it to be a lovely thing to focus my energy on, that's all. Oliver, please. I know I'm picking the options I choose, but still. Well, there's now officially no way to tell her without feeling like a massive piece of shit. Emma's dead, Mrs. Greenwood. Fucking Oliver, dude. You know, I like you. I like dark jokes like that. Emma's not dead. She's alive and well. Emma is alive. Emma is alive. Emma is alive. Now, while I love dark jokes, please don't tell me that one again. Oh no. Mrs. Greenwood, why would I joke about something like this? To get my blessing for marriage. I've always wanted my little Emma to marry a handsome young man like you. Besides, we both like that kind of humor. Emma must have told you so. She is dead. She died just yesterday. And I'm the one investigating her death. That's why I came here, because you need to know about her. You hold back breaking down into an I'm sorry fit. I told you not to tell that joke again. You're here to marry her. Why else would you have flowers? God damn it! Why did I pick up the fucking flowers, chat? No. Take them, ma'am. Take them. Take them. Please. Please. They're for you. Taking this news is a horrible experience. Emma isn't dead. Now stop joking about this. Please, forgive me for this. You pull out a photo of Emma's corpse. Undeniable proof that Emma's dead. With the corpse, we found this. Oh, he's shaking, dude. And Emma's been gone since yesterday, right? She hasn't returned home. Abort mission? I can't stop this now. No. This is all an elaborate lie, right? It's all one of those lies detectives tell, right? You lie all the time, right? You're lying, right? You're lying, right? You're lying, right? Right? Your quivering lips tell her everything. Mrs. Greenwood throws herself at you, hitting you with a shaky arm. Reasonable. First my husband, now my baby. I didn't get to say goodbye to her. She left early yesterday and I was sleeping. I didn't even get to see her face before she... And that's why you don't show them the fucking body, dude. Mrs. Greenwood's cries attack your mind as she tries to hit you with her limp arms. And that body was fucked up, dude. You showed it to her, man? I mean, sometimes they need to see it, but still. Oh my god. You know that you can't join her in crying. If you begin to break down too, it wouldn't be very reassuring to her. She's dead because of you. You didn't protect her. Now you're here offering condolences that I'm supposed to take and be fine with? Why can't you people prevent this kind of stuff? Why do you bend over backwards for some but do jack shit for those like my husband, like my baby? Don't you get it? I have nothing now. They were everything and now they're gone. Why did it have to be my baby girl? Why? As much as you hate comparing yourself to the victims in these cases, in this crying woman, you see a young child. A young child who does everything to appease both a dead father and a mother who's dealing with it. You don't like admitting it, but you're not fully over it, even after a decade. It's why you're here, sitting in this room, breaking the news of Emma's death to her poor mother. We're so fucked up, chat. After the better chunk of an hour, Mrs. Greenwood composes herself somehow. Jesus, really? Over the course of that hour, all that you could do was stoically watch as she buried her face in your arms. Mrs. Greenwood stutters with despair in her voice. Oliver, why would someone kill her? That's what I'm trying to piece together. You knew her so much better than I did, so I figured that you might be able to tell me. I get why you might be reluctant to speak on the matter, and I understand why you wouldn't be interested in helping me. When people die, our minds tend to erase all of the negativity surrounding them. No matter how significant their misdeeds, it's what humans do, especially those close to the dead. Look at this photograph. It's your daughter's dead. No. It makes me... No! It makes me laugh. No, oh my god! Imagine, though. You can only imagine the emotions that would run through Mrs. Greenwood if you attempted to get her to speak ill of Emma. Oliver, there's no one she'd know who'd want to kill her, let alone hurt her that horribly. Her body was mangled so terribly that I didn't even see her as Emma. That's why I believe that this was a personal attack. Water. Water check, chat. How much money did Emma usually carry around? The last time that Emma told me how much she had, she said that she had $128. Why do you ask? Her body was found with $123, with $5 being spent at her barista job. So the perpetrator wasn't concerned with robbing Emma. In every robbery case I've seen, the victim was left penniless. This murder was personal, I'll bet, judging by how much was done to her. So, you're saying that the murderer is someone we know? They definitely could be, but there's always the chance that this was the work of a serial killer. I'm sorry, but I can't think of anyone close enough to do this. All of our family lives across the ocean, so we only see them every now and then. Maybe a neighbor or a classmate. I'm sorry. You and Mrs. Greenwood hang your heads low in the dreadful silence. Poor woman has so much on her mind right now. Of course it would be difficult for her to recall anything. If you weren't so insistent on solving this case as fast as possible, you wouldn't even be here. Wait. I remember something. Emma mentioned it a few days ago. She said that she was walking home from university, but as she was passing by that big fashion store, in the window's reflection, she saw two tall men. That night, she came home incredibly late because of how many detours she was taking. Thankfully, she was physically fine. That could be important. Did she tell you anything about their physical appearances? It could be anything, from a tattoo to a scar of some kind. She said that one of the men smelled like body spray, and that the other one was wearing a black hoodie with a brown jacket. I guess that doesn't narrow it down that much, sorry. Don't be. That information actually does help. Many cases have been solved using small details like that. There's no way. There's no way I'm the villain. There's no way. I'm just talking to my grandpa, bro. There's no way LIMINACE would do me like that. Come on. I'd rather be a dead guy in the game, honestly. Even if that information describes around half of the city's population, I'm gonna need all the information I can get for this case. Hey, that's half the city cut off. Nice. Well, that's good to know. And what would you say Emma's daily schedule was like? Well, her schedule yesterday was supposed to be work at Moonbills, go to Libretto University, go on lunch break, work at Moonbills, and then come home. But she never made it to university. I got a call yesterday telling me that she wasn't present. Emma hated school, but she never skipped classes. Her record has been clean ever since she got there. And who did she see right before? And who did we see while at the university? And before you ask, I did call the police. I told them that I was scared for Emma's safety, and that I wanted her home safe and sound. But you need 2 days, right? I filed a report and everything. I barely slept last night because no one even updated me on her case. I've been trying to stay hopeful ever since I filed that report, but I didn't even get any confirmation for if they'd work on the case. It's usually 2 days, right? That's what they have to be missing for? You realize that you had been working instead of studying or lounging around. You could have gotten a hold of Emma's case before she died. Don't dwell on that now. Focus on getting information. Dude, it's so fucked up. Mrs. Greenwood, I understand if you don't trust me with this case, but I want you to know that I'll do everything to bring the perpetrator to justice. I hope you're not just lying to me. Bye, Lily. I can reassure you that I'm not. Well, in that case, thank you. I know that you'll be able to do this. You wonder how long it'll take to disappoint her. You have to solve this case. If not for your sake, then for Mrs. Greenwood's sake. You're not going to let Emma's death take over her life. Maybe, just maybe, if you let her death take over your life for a week or so, you can stop it from harming this woman so much. A little bit of pain to you will save her a lifetime of grieving, right? Ooh, this is the end of the chapter. Would you like to save here? Heck yeah! File 15, nice. Chapter 3, Confinement. What do you mean, confinement? After bidding farewell to Mrs. Greenwood with a French cheek kiss from her... It should have been me! Oh, man, what is Clock doing? He should get on this case. Right away, actually. He should go to question that mom. Right now. You return home to get started on the heavy lifting for the case. Abbott already provided you with a bunch of documents and photos to supplement your own information. You spend the entire day trying to figure stuff out, from what exact chainsaw was used to attempt to saw Emma's arms, to the type of body bag she must have been put in. In fact, you spend so much time on this stuff that you don't even realize that it's the next day. Her face is so perfect. Ugh. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay. Ginger when I'm still streaming at like 1 a.m. You're so preoccupied with convoluted case stuff that you don't notice your poor mother enter the room. Ollie, stop working on that. Mother, this is... No, I want you to explain to me why the hell the padlock isn't on the door. Mother, I have to work on this case. This is my line of work. I don't care about your line of work if it means that you stop caring about me. How is working on this case going to stop me from loving you? It already is. How are you unable to see that I do love you? Show me that you love me. Haven't you already shown her that love so many times? When is it going to be enough for her? Drop this case and leave it for someone else to handle. Mommy, I need milk. Sorry, what? I'm the only detective present and willing to work on this case. Mother, if I don't do it, who will? Excuses. Why are you so damn obsessed with this case? What about this case makes you prefer spending time on it over keeping your promise with me? You don't understand, Mother. The victim was someone I knew. You know, one of your father's cases was exactly like this one. Mrs. Barrett's? Yes, it was. Remember how the perpetrator was never found? How your father spent so much time away from us for no reason? How much it hurt us? You're doing that to me right now, Oliver. You're obsessing over the dead so much that I might as well be a pebble to you, right? Would you love me more if I died, This isn't the first time you've thought. Mother isn't going to do anything to herself, is she? One of these days, Oliver. What do you mean? One of us is going to get hurt. And I think that at this rate that you're going at right now, you're going to hurt yourself more than either of us ever could imagine. What do you mean? Her words loop over and over and over in the back of your mind. Something about them is off to you. Mother has never been this insistent on keeping you away from a case. For now, at least, you disregard these thoughts, brushing them off as irrelevant. I think Father found out the murderer in the last case. Instead, you focus your mind on getting to the bottom of this case. Based on what I know so far, Emma was murdered before reaching Libretto University. Based on what Mrs. Greenwood said, Emma was probably on her way to class when she... So, maybe I should start by searching the alleyway. It's the most discreet place for a murder to occur. Nice. Save successful. Come to think of it, maybe if I provide this cat with a box, it will get out of the... Get out of the way. You're not supposed to be going to university right now. Closed. You don't need to go to Cardinal Park right now. Can I go back? No, not going home to Mother now. You've got a case to crack. Okay. Oh, hey, me. Wait a second. She's gone. I'm still here. What am I still doing here? Keep sleeping, clock. You're so goddamn sleep deprived. Push that fucking chair. No! No! Let me push the chair. Is Abbott here? DNA samples. Best not to touch them. Hey, kid, what do you need? Nothing right now. Chad is down bad for mommy, and so am I, Chad. So am I. Bless you. Yes. Happily investigating the death of a friend. Whee! Can I push a chair? Hee. Climb on the space here. Wait, please. I want that. I want that. Maybe I can't get that right now. A crowbar. At some point, this was evidence for a case. Nowadays, your coworkers like to chase each other around with this, pointing the other end with dried blood at each other. Take the crowbar? Yes! Can I use that? Get the box? Yes! You use the crowbar to push the box off at the top of the shelf. Oh. Booyah! Got an empty box. I think we can just save over that file. You set the empty box down near the cat. Yay, kitty! If it sits, it fits! Nice, let's go. Take it home. Cat distribution system. Your cold heart melts upon seeing the cute cat sitting inside of the box. Yee. You walk into the alleyway, hoping for some answers. There might be something here. Excuse me, sir? You rapidly turn around and your world goes dark. I don't think I'm taking that cat home, chat. Oh my god! You slowly drift back into consciousness. This is not looking good. Probably. You only think that because of the laughing you hear and the musty odor that overwhelms your nostrils. Fuck this. The damn kidnappers couldn't even put me somewhere nice. The two people laugh like hyenas, making you want to break out of your restraints and strangle them. Alas, you cannot do such a thing, and your ears are forced to listen to their stupid conversation. You know, you should have tied this guy up a bit more. Wouldn't want him to weasel his way out. I'm not wasting rope on a wimp. He's probably not even going to be able to get out of that little bit of rope. How do you know he's a wimp? 1, he's that detective kid. I don't think he'd have much time for hitting the gym. 2, I brought him here for your kind information, and oh my god, he weighs as much as my damn cat. Well, at least they're nice cat people. Hell, when I saw him, I didn't think that it was the right person at first. The client said, tall, dark, and handsome, right? Sure, the kid's tall and dark, but I'd say that he's more pretty than handsome. I'm not fucking pretty. Why the hell does everyone think that I'm a pretty boy or whatever? 2 men last night. Who did our mom speak to? 2 men the night before. Well, it's definitely not the mom who's doing it. Well, maybe she is doing it, but after she hires... Mom! Mom, do you really have to go this far? Mother? I'm not fucking pretty. What the hell does everyone think I'm a pretty boy or whatever? Oliver, I know the feeling. I'm not an adorable boy. Neither is Oliver. We're men. We're not femboys. So what do we do with him? Do we beat him, stab him, burn him, feed him, bleach, and throw him into Cardinal River like with the last bitch? Well, thanks for admitting to the crime that you committed. Okay. Oh, fuck. That shit was done to Emma. Are these bitch boys the murderers? Are these bitch boys the murderers? Something really doesn't seem right with you. You never used that many curse words in a sentence, unless you were cursing someone out. No, you dumbass. The client didn't want him dead. Why can't we just sell the kid? Just dress him up as a girl and we'll be rich. You know how much demand there is for skinny goth chicks? I mean, there's probably a higher demand for femboys, but still. Oh, hell no, you idiots aren't gonna take this skinny goth chick alive. Yep, something's really not right about you. You don't need to tell me that. Look, this client is paying us a shit ton of money to do this right. If you fuck this up, then they're gonna get the cops on us. Smoking a cigar, grilling steaks, changing the oil of the car as soon as he's getting out of here. He already drinks a black coffee, chat. What is he? Well, he drinks an Americano. You could up that manliness to a black coffee, but still. Isn't that gonna implicate them? Like if the cops find the payment details? That's why you're keeping the pay details. What? And you're gonna take that pretty little lighter of yours and burn it if the cops get onto us. Why? I get it. You've got the hots for this client. Can you blame me? You know I like strawberry blondes. Okay, well... And personally, I think you'd also like it if we got her to join us. Heh, yeah, right. You want me to get rid of this just so that your high school crush isn't implicated? And it makes it look better for us. If they find the pay details, they're gonna realize that we're mercenaries. Then they'll investigate even further. Oh. Little do they realize that you, a detective, aka law enforcement, are listening to their entire damn conversation. They're goons, chat, for sure. You know, sometimes I don't even know why I work with you. You're dumb as a stone. You know you love it. Wait, he did a heart too. Come on, man, let's get to bed. It's not like this kid is gonna go anywhere. Wait, bisexual goons? Nice. The men leave you alone in the room. Decide to wait a bit before planning out how you're gonna get out of this mess. Oh, you fucking idiots. This is the loosest knot I've ever been tied up in. You fuck around with the ropes to try to get out. Oh. You fuck around more. And find out. And one more time. Imagine if this one was super fucking fast. Like, finally, this was gonna be the one. Your arms come out of the ropes easily once you wear them down. Now my arms don't burn like hell. Excuse me? Now let me take this damn face shit off. Oh, something's definitely wrong with me. Well, clearly something was done to you. Damn, it's fucking cold. I guess I'm not in the city anymore. This feels suburban. How you came to that conclusion is a mystery, but it is correct. I see in fucking sounds, goddammit. Not this shit again. It's like that time I tried bust a drug ring, and they decide to give me a taste of their meds. Somehow, you're not so far gone so as to not be able to move or reason. So you'll probably be able to get out of here. Hopefully. Any sane kidnapper wouldn't keep the door open. I need lockpicky stuff. Oh my god, rats. You know, they locked me in a room once. A rubber room with rats. You look through the toolbox and you find a screwdriver and a flashlight. Got a screwdriver and a flashlight. Press W to turn the flashlight on and off. Screwdriver? I hardly know her. Got a paperclip. That was one big-ass paperclip. Excuse me. Got a paperclip. Excuse me, am I dropping the paperclip? Got a paperclip. Okay, I feel like there's extra paperclips. Use the screwdriver to unscrew the washing machine door. And inside the washing machine you find... Huh? Why the fuck is there an empty coffee cup in here? Nice! Take it. Very empty washing machine. Got a paperclip. Okay. Coffee. Paperclip? Can help with lockpicking. Lets you reach higher. Doesn't make you taller. God damn it. Don't drop this. Perfect for mourning the dead. Psych, no coffee for you. No. Okay. We still have our pepper spray? They didn't take it? Amazing. Once again, by the way, great music. Okay. You begin to pick the lock. If you fail to do so, the paperclip will break, and you'll have to try again with another one. So, here we go. The door unlocks before your very eyes. Okay, sweet. Hello? I don't want out yet. Garbage bag stuffed with rotting food and dirt. Exactly where you belong. I'm not even gonna argue with that. Pour some water in the empty coffee cup. Got a coffee cup with water. Not as good as coffee. Excuse me, why is their oven just on fire? Use the water from the empty coffee cup to put the fire out. Look inside of the oven, and in it is a key. Sweet, got a little key. Good, these idiots aren't cannibals. You're pretty sure that there's a head inside here, but that's the least of your concerns now. Wait, what? The note on the fridge says, put the fucking plates away, goddammit. No, I think there's a boob in there for sure, though. Why is there just a plate on the ground? Couch. You pick up the plate. Got a plate. A table. You could hide under here. That's kind of random. Why would they say that? TV is playing a movie called How to Hook Up with Your High School Sweetheart. Someone's coming. Hide. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck! A locked door. Knocks on the door. You're gonna need to snoop around without a search warrant to find a key. Do I really need a search warrant if they kidnapped me? Apparently so. Apparently, actually. I wonder where they could be coming from. Ooh, a toilet. Something faintly glimmers. Hey! Hey, what are you doing out? Unfortunately, the kidnapper catches you red-handed, and they beat the ever-loving shit out of you. As the life fades from your body, you can hear the person speaking. They're speaking with a woman over the phone. Look, ma'am, we have a bit of a problem. What? What did you idiots do this time? Well, you see, the kid tried to escape and I caught him. Go on. Do you want him alive or dead? You hear an eerily familiar sigh from the other side of the phone. You know, I don't even know why I trust you guys. You fucked this up the last time we did this too. The deal's off. Have fun without me. Wait. Weeks pass after your death. Wait, really? With you dead, Emma's case goes cold, since every other detective in your agency is too eager to solve the mayor's cheating scandal. Oh my god. Unsolved. Victim Emma Greenwood. And so, the perpetrator of this crime is never brought to justice. A detective died and no one looked for me either? Ending 1. Cold case. Nice! We got an ending, chat. Well, that was LIMINACE's The Cardinal Park case, chapters 1 to 3. I hope you all enjoyed. And we're gonna get right back into it. I'll shut up now. Tree. Got no clue who could be chopping trees here. Use what little strength you have to pull the axe out. Ooh, a little bit faster. You finally managed to get the axe out, though your arms burn with pain as you carry the axe. Got axe. What do you mean they burn with pain? You're finally using your brain instead of doing some dumb convoluted shit. Wait a second. Is this actually just... After hacking away at the fence, it finally breaks, clearing the way for you. Wait. Wait a second. Wait, I want to do the dumb convoluted shit. I want to do the dumb convoluted shit, chat. I got a plate. Why am I getting plates? I want that. I want to do the dumb convoluted shit. They're not idiots. Perfect. Okay, table, you could hide here. Locked door. You need to snoop around. Do I really need a search warrant if they kidnapped me? Wait, there's no... This time they didn't come? Something faintly glimmers in the sink's drain. Oh, hell no. Don't look in the freaking toilet. No one's crazy enough to hide stuff in there. Put your hand in. Put your hand in the toilet right now. Something good is in there. I'm gonna save here. Wonder why they didn't come this time. Pick up the plate. Got a plate. Can I pick up that vase? Door unlocks before your very eyes. Howdy. Sewing kit. They do share a room, by the way. The sewing kit. Got a sewing kit. This could come in handy somewhere. Okay. Wait, they're not even here. Wait, where are they? Yeah, hello? Yeah, hello? A small closet, perfect for your small, lanky body to fit in. Oh, okay. Door is locked for some reason. You need an itty-bitty key to open this. But this drawer is locked. Didn't I get a key? Maybe not. Yeah, what exactly am I working on here? I have a sewing kit. Can I... I do have a little key. You should return this to the sink. Okay. Sure. Pour some water in an empty coffee cup. Got a coffee cup with water. Put a plate back in the sink. Put a plate back in the sink. Put a plate back in the sink. Oh, and would you look at that? Somehow putting all the plates in the sink opened up the lower cabinet. Look inside of the cabinet. Got drain cleaner and a wrench. Damn, it almost feels like these kidnappers thought, well, if this dude tries to get out, let's make him do our housework. I mean, that's pretty diabolical, if you ask me. That's pretty fucked up. You pour the drain cleaner into the sink. Then you open the cabinets and use the wrench to get the shiny thing. Got an itty-bitty key. Itty-bitty-ditty committee. You open the drawer with the itty-bitty key in it. You find a yearbook. Maybe I can find this guy's little crush. Some hot woman is meant to be the client, right? You flip through the yearbook with shaky arms. Not because you're cold, but because the amount of dopamine in your system is too much for your miserable self. The realization is so brief that you almost miss it. You could just skip this? You sift through more of the pages in your drunk stupor. Adalia Hallows is the only name with all of that lovey-dovey stuff written around it. That's Mother's name. You continue looking through the drawer. You come across an earring, an exact match to the one that Mother lost. You put the earring into your trouser pocket. Got Mother's earring. You also find your trench coat carelessly stuffed into the drawer. And you also find one more goodie. Got payment details. Now, if you weren't drugged and trying to get the hell out of here, you'd be analyzing every little bit of this information. Unfortunately, that's not a luxury you can afford right now. Goons have good taste. Even while drugged, it's ingrained in your mind that you must focus on the task at hand. And in this case, it's getting the hell out of here. So I'm going to make a new save, and that's perfect because it's the last save file I have. Okay, so we can just leave now, right? I think. Swing the axe into the wooden boards. Oh. Is this necessary? You successfully break the planks. Ah, finally, sweet, sweet freedom. Judging by how stupid these kidnappers are, you think that you're in the clear. And it's locked. Huh. Looks like the guys have some lick of kidnapper common sense. Wait, is there a difference between leaving out the back and leaving through this door? Also, why didn't they come after me this time? Kinda odd. Bridge? Don't we have the key? Oh, yeah. You walk outside, finally free from that musty house, pulling your trench coat over your shoulders while doing so. And into frigid air. Even though the drugs are wearing off, you aren't in a good state to be walking home in this cold. You're gonna go home?! Not to mention that while you were correct about being in the suburbs, you had no clue what neighborhood you were in. Go to Clock. He'll keep you safe. Definitely not yours. As you walk, your vision goes dark. Oh, God. And just like that, it's the second faint of the day. The next time you wake up, thankfully, you're not tied up in any way, shape, or form. You're wrapped up in a thick blanket, almost like how people wrap kittens up. Oh, a police car? Excuse me. Even with the blanket wrapped around you, your body is still coated in an icy numbness. It's the officer. Ah, you're up. Thought you were dead, to be honest. Where... you... taking me? Back to your home. You wonder how the officer found you. Seems as though the officer has read your mind, since he responds with, "We got a tip that's from someone that you, Mr. Cypress, hadn't returned home." She sounded worried sick for you. Like when she called, she went straight to screaming about how you weren't home. How does he know my home? Well, I probably work with him. She told us that you were probably doing drugs at a friend's house. Oh no, dude, she fucking planned everything. Scaring her because you weren't home. Drugs? No, it's wrong. I didn't. Ha! I figured that you denied that. You're a shit at concealing the fact, though. Your eyes are completely whack. And I can't explain myself. Brother, I have rope burns on my arm, I bet. Dude, you could probably see that I was tied up and it wasn't kinky like that. You feel the pace of your breathing increase. Now, I mean, looking at you, if I'm being honest, I thought you OD'd or something. Then we would have had to tell your poor mother. I didn't. You're so exhausted that you can't fight against what the officer is saying. Heck, he sounds almost like your inner voice, which you're already not so keen on fighting. Your two friends are fine, by the way. We questioned them about everything, and they just said that they had no clue about you ODing. You talked to my kidnappers?! To be quite frank, one of them seemed pretty scared upon hearing that you might have been dead. Oh no. Because he wouldn't have been able to fuck my mom! You don't feel like you're in your body right now. It's just like when you realize that Emma was dead. You feel like you're watching some awful, comically twisted movie. You wonder if you even experienced any of that. You wonder if you even saw the yearbook. The rest of the drive is dead silent. You're left alone to ponder everything. Mother, she knows where the kidnappers live? And all of the stuff I found. Wait, I should have the earrings and the pay details in my pocket. When I return home, I need to look at all of that. And I also need to know, what does Mother have to do with this case? This is the end of the chapter. Yeah, that's what I figured. Would you like to save here? Heck yeah. Let's go back to file 1. Perfect. Save successful. Save successful. I want more. Thank you for playing chapters 1 to 3 of the Cardinal Park case. You can come back here once chapter 4, Reputation, is published. Nice. Until next time, dear reader. Thank you, LIMINACE. Now, if I'm not wrong, I think there is a death or an ending we can get. Still, I think there's one more thing we missed. I think I was reading the features or current contents. 2 dead ends. So there's something else we could have gotten. I'm wondering, is it just at the very, very end? At the very, very end right here? This is continue, right? Yeah. Amazing CGs, by the way. I love the zoom-ins and stuff. They're really good. Okay, what do you mean I'm fine? I'll return home. Fine, I'll return home with you. Oh, she didn't even say shit. Look around trying to make sure that there isn't anything else important. Then you snap as many photos as you can, all under Mother's watchful gaze. Then the two of you return home. Okay. Okay, and load up. So, it had to be in chapter 1. I actually can't wait to see these two characters, too. I love their dynamic. They were great. But spoil for me now. Were they roommates? Well, probably not. But maybe. You don't have to answer that question. Yo, Sarah, have a good night. Thanks for popping in. We're gonna wrap up real soon. Nah, I'm good. What are you, stupid? Hell yeah, I'm stupid. Ultimately, you decide that you're not gonna dive into the icy water. You don't trust what this woman is saying about there being a corpse underwater. I mean, come on. Being able to tell that it's a corpse by feeling it? What the hell is that? She could have been feeling seaweed or something like that. Yeah, seaweed in a pond? Pfft, yeah, of course. You escort Mel and Millie to the nearest hospital, then you return to your own home. What are corpses? There's just plants in the water, dude. Probably a fishy. Upon entering the house, you're greeted with, Ollie, is that you? Yes, Mother. It's Oliver. Oh, it was a little bit more than I thought to this ending. Haha, it looks like you finally listened to me about the entire work thing. Two of you walk over to the fireplace, as it would be awkward to keep on speaking in front of the door. So, how was your day? Was it bad enough that you decided to come back here first thing? It was the same as always. Did you speak to any women today? Good God, not this again, Mommy. You thought that you already made it clear to her that you weren't interested in anyone. Then again, none of your retorts have ever been good enough for her. Well, I only spoke to Emma this morning. However, she's a barista at Moonbill's, so I kind of had to speak to her. That face, though. I will say I had quite the lovely day today. A couple of nasty problems had been taken care of. Like taking out the trash. I'm glad that I got it all done and over with, else it would have come to bite me in the ass later. That's nice. Even though you thought that what your mother was saying was a bit strange, you don't think much of it. After all, when a woman who's usually as exhausted as she is gets anything done, you find it reasonable to be happy about it. For the rest of the week, everything is fairly normal. You still do go to work, but you're not working on any difficult cases. However, after a few days, you realize that you haven't seen Emma around. Like, at all. Even if you don't usually cross paths with her too many times, you generally see her at least a couple of times in a week. Hell, even when you go to Moonbills and ask around, they only respond with, "She hasn't even shown up to work." Your concern begins to grow, but at least Mother seems happier than ever. She tells you to stop overthinking it, to stop worrying so much about Emma. Maybe Emma just went for a vacation and never told you. After all, the two of you were never all that close. Which is why you wonder why you feel a deep, guilty pang every time you see a missing person poster for her. Oh. A few weeks pass with nothing on Emma's whereabouts. Even you decide to get involved, much to Mother's chagrin. But still, nothing turns up. In the end, the higher-ups decide, fuck it, and all investigation stops on Emma. Ending 0. Missing. Wow. Holy fuck, that's an ending, dude. That's depressing. Okay. Aside from some minor dialogue options, I think that's probably it, right? I liked it a lot, actually. It was really great. I love Oliver and his, very, very detective PTSD mind. It's very fucked up, obviously. Not even just from his job. His mom also fucked him up, too. Oh my god. Credits! Yo, LIMINACE? Also LIMINACE? Pixabay. And plugins. Better release Chapter 4. Don't listen to Geb. Take your damn time, LIMINACE. This was amazing. I loved it. Lulu's Church absolutely saved this visual novel. Casper Gaming. That's why you see these credits. That's awesome. Thanks to everyone who helped. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. To everyone, Hawk Zombie, me, we've got East Cut in this game, and everyone who has supported me. Oh, it's going backwards! Yo. Thanks. You didn't even need to say that. To everyone who helped with this game, and LIMINACE, of course. It's really great. I really like it so far. I can't wait for the next chapter. Obviously, release it at your own pace. I think it's going to be super fun. Big thanks, YouTube too. Really make sure to say thank you to LIMINACE. They're an awesome member of our community on our Discord, and also just they were in the chat for the whole video, and I love it when devs make the time to pop in and enjoy the video, or like enjoy the stream too. It's really great, and it's really nice of them to be here. I mean, you can count this as a submission for the art contest, by the way, LIMINACE. You can count that. This works. I mean, this is exactly what the. If you want to count that, we can count it. Holy fuck, what an entry, though. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. I won't be biased. I might be slightly biased. I mean, that works as an entry for the game. I mean, that's going the extra mile. I don't know if anyone can quite talk. I mean, you drew clock in a game. In quite literally a game. So, I mean, that's, I mean, guys, you have until August 8th, or 18th. You have until August 18th, okay, everybody? Art contest, if you're new to the channel, my name's Clock. 5 days left until the art contest is over. Isekai Clock, Draw Clock. It's gonna be hard to compete with LIMINACE, but try anyways, because it's just for fun, right? Thanks again, LIMINACE. That's awesome to see a Clock reference. I really hope your game pops off. And I'll definitely be there to cover the next chapter 2 and watch it. And I'll definitely be leaving the link in the description below. Please help my friend out and rate the game on itch. Get them a little bit of love. It helps the developers out a lot to get visibility on itch. And just let them know your thoughts. Tell them how awesome you thought it was. I thought it was great. Personally speaking, really well like, I know there's a couple of like misspellings, but other than that, like one bug after I'd beat the game too. Really well polished, made in 3 weeks. Awesome game. Really enjoyable. and I can't wait for the next chapter. So, with that, my name's Clock, leave a like, and if you want to see more of this, or RPG Maker games just like this, like maybe The Coffin of Andy and Lily, which I've covered on the channel, subscribe! Clock that subscribe button! Oh god. I'm gonna keep saying that as cringe as it is. But yeah, it helps me out a lot, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the rest of the channel. I'll see you next time, everybody. This has been Clock. Peace.